athleticism. I'm telling you.
What's good, everybody? Sean Show Love Rosenberg in the building. Welcome to the live stream. We are about to watch WWE Evolution
Since we first saw her in
with
TNA and starting to do things in NXT, in WWE, I think people have automatically assumed she's coming over to WWE. She's going to be a world champion. It's just
with the all-women's pay-per-view match, and of course, the main event tonight will feature the Women's World Championship between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Of course, we have the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton defends against Trish Stratus. We also got the Women's Intercontinental Championship triple threat match between the champion Becky Lynch taking on Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. And of course, we got the match that will kick off the show, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match. The team, the Kabuki Warriors, the champions Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. The other challengers, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and of course the NXT stars. I forgot their names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. And of course we got the NXT Women's Championship as Jordan Grace defending, not defending, Jordan Grace taking on, forgot her name.
Intercontinental champion Becky Lynch. So understandably, her focus is on the task
y'all
at hand,
forgive me.
But Bayley did tell me that she's been
forgot her
looking
name,
forward
the champion's
to this
name
evolution
already.
since the last one.
And of course, we have the Battle Royal, Women's Battle Royal to determine a championship opportunity at Clash in Paris. And then we got the match, the most destructive match, the no-holds-barred match between Jade Cargill versus Naomi. But it was announced last night
absolutely. Even just for the
that
alone, even just for the free fight,
that on Saturday night's main event, that Bianca Belair will be the special guest referee. Now the question is, will Bianca Belair call this down the middle? That is the million-dollar question. So, yep, that is the match card, and let's enjoy the show.
I think she's going to have a strong showing tonight, too.
Yeah, you know, I was there for Kalani's tryout. I love her growth. Yes. I love seeing that young woman who was so athletic learn the business, get better and better and better. It's hard not to root for Kalani. I'm going Kalani.
All right, fair enough. I love that. All right, how about Tiffany Stratton?
I mean, the Battle Royal. I mean, we got a bunch of NXT names. I feel like some of the NXT stars in the women's division, I believe all of them are dark horses in this match to see who's going to get the win.
I'm probably going Tiffany Stratton here tonight to walk away, but I do not count out Trish.
You said the word. To me, this match is all about legacy. Trish Stratus has hers. It's solidified in stone. Tiffany Stratton still writing the early chapters of hers. I think it shows a lot of confidence that she wanted this match because I think she's really smart and I think she knows what a win over someone like Trish Stratus will do. I think it's Tiffy time. I don't know if that's clocking to Trish Stratus though. I don't know if that's clocking to her that Tiffany is standing on business.
Not the Bieber, not the Bieber.
Listen, you gotta drop it. Great album. I don't care what anyone says. All right, we're 30 seconds away, Big E, from an all-women's PLE Evolution for the first time since 2018. What are you excited about? You got 10 seconds.
Oh, man, I'm excited for this main event. Don't sleep on Io. Stop sleeping on Io Sky. Stop doing it. You've done it far too often.
Io Sky in the main event tonight, taking on Rhea Ripley. She is undefeated, but it's the triple threat kicking things off. Thank you so much for watching. Evolution starts now.
All right, here we go.
We're coming to you live from Atlanta quiet. This power-packed WWE weekend continues, and it does so with one of the most anticipated, fully loaded cards we've seen in some time. Welcome to Evolution. State Farm Arena here in Hotlanta, a sports town living up to its name with a fired-up fans ready to support the best women in the industry, an unprecedented crop of talent, all together for an incredibly special night. Legends of the ring have been arriving, including Bayley, passionately chasing the Intercontinental Championship. Tonight, she gets exactly what she wants, her chief rivals in a triple threat. Lyra Valkyria has made it here. She was the inaugural winner of this new championship. Now once again set to be face-to-face with her fellow Irish friend turned foe. The man is all about it. The incomparable Becky Lynch. She defends the IC championship in a triple threat against Bayley and Lyra right here at Evolution. Plus, the clock has struck Tiffy time in the ATL. Tiffany Stratton is defending her WWE Women's Championship. She said this is about looking to the future, not the past. Well, the past is now very dangerous and present. With a capable living
Hall of Famer.
The Hall of Famer Trish Stratus is out to make history. Can the 7-time world champion make it a great 8? And the confidently dynamic Io Sky has arrived. She had a signature performance at WrestleMania to take the title. Now it's time for an encore at Evolution. But these fans here know Mommy's
There's Mommy.
a fiercely determined Rhea Ripley.
I got to give me a Rhea Ripley shirt, though. I still yet got to give me a shirt of that.
Io Sky is tonight the night that changes. We find out a historic night of action at Evolution.
I won't just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can write my story. I'm beyond the archetype. I won't just conform. No matter how you shake my core. 'Cause my roots, they run deep.
Of course. A lot of legends.
Oh, yeah, so little faith. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in my veins. I know it, and I will not negotiate. I'll fight it, I will transform. When the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures all start circling, they're whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise. This is no mistake, no accident. When you think the final net is in, think again. Don't be surprised, I will still rise.
I only want one thing, my women's world championship.
Can Rhea Ripley regain the title that she not regain the title from Io Sky once and for all? The Women's Intercontinental Championship match.
Strongly advise you.
A rivalry that has to be the end in a no-holds-barred match.
This isn't gonna be easy. It's not the
And
attitude
Tiffany
era
Stratton
anymore.
takes on her hero and defends her championship. Of course, the NXT Women's Championship, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, and of course, the Battle Royal.
I will still rise.
WWE Evolution.
And now,
Maybelline New York presents WWE Evolution.
State Farm Arena is hyped. For months now, we've watched the path to the championships take wild twists and turns, and tonight, so many of those paths come to a fork in the road. Good evening, everybody. Thrilled to be with you. Joe Tessitore here in Atlanta with this great crowd ready to roar as we welcome you to Evolution. And tonight, we celebrate a group of elite athletes who have earned this spotlight event. We are far removed from the women's division just breaking through. What we have here tonight at Evolution with this big crowd is now the industry norm. Proven, true living legends, rising stars, compelling storylines because of what they have accomplished. Now, let's bring out my co-host for the evening. There are few who have had a bigger impact on the literal evolution of the women's division. Nights like this just wouldn't have happened without her.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't have the WWE Evolution pay-per-view with one of the most innovative women in WWE. Of course. Also a former women's champion in her right, Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, what a reception. What a night for Stephanie McMahon to come out here for Evolution. I can only imagine what this PLA especially means to you. You reflect on the women's division, Steph. What is your take on where things are right now with the depth and quality we're seeing?
Well, I have to say, the very first Evolution, you know, we all had so much to prove. We had to prove that we
I remember when Stephanie back in 2018 announced this event. The first event back in 2018 was amazing.
You would all watch. And here we are today, 7 years later, where our women are just regularly main eventing. The depth of the roster and at the Performance Center in NXT is unbelievable. The athleticism that I think we all see on display every week. The Great American Bash that happened yesterday afternoon. I mean, I think the main roster has a lot cut out for them. They better watch their backs. And tonight, get ready to be inspired because we get to do it all over again.
You and I have been talking all week long as to how excited we are for this loaded card to be able to host it. Let's get into tonight just a little bit because obviously we got championship matchups. We also have one particular rivalry that's been boiling over, but I'm curious for you personally, Steph. The match that you're finding yourself drawn to, what intrigued you here?
Oh, they're all so intriguing. I mean, it's really so hard to pick one, but if you're gonna force my hand, I would have to say Jade Cargill versus Naomi in the No Holds Barred.
Oh yeah, that's the match.
Did you see what happened at Saturday night's main event? Because that was a fight. And we're gonna see a fight tonight, and the only person who could keep it under control is Bianca Belair as the special guest referee.
Now, like I said, will Bianca Belair call this down the middle?
Hey, let's get to the folks who are going to be calling all this great action, and Evolution has arrived.
All right, here we go.
Cole and Wade Barrett.
Thanks a lot, Joe. Thanks, Stephanie. 2015, Stephanie McMahon sat in the middle of that ring, and she ushered in what she called then the women's revolution. She brought Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch and also Sasha Banks to the ring to, well, it would move into what would be called an evolution after that night.
And it was a long time ago for Michael Cole. But
yeah, 10 years ago that happened. Remember, and that was back on Monday Night Raw 10 years ago when we saw the debut of Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. And those three changed the landscape of the WWE in the women's division as a whole. Oh, I guess we're gonna kick things off with the triple threat with the triple threat match for the women's Intercontinental Championship. I thought the women's tag team was gonna kick off the match, but I guess it's the triple threat match.
Introducing the challengers.
All right.
From San Jose, California, Bayley.
You know, Wade, I mentioned 3 of the 4 horsewomen a couple of moments ago. Bayley is the 4th of that group, and she still has a chip on her shoulder to this day that she was not brought up at the same time as the 3 women I mentioned just a few minutes ago. Bayley has turned that into an unbelievable career.
Exactly. Oh yeah. The 4, and I will say this. I feel like they're the 4 in WWE. I always in the women's division. I feel like there's always a 4 horsewomen, not just a faction. I'm talking about the 4 horsewomen of a generation. Of course, in the mid to late 2010s, the 4 horsewomen I consider of the generation was indeed Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Sasha Banks. Those 4 were the original of the generation. In the 2000 generation, I consider Trish Stratus, Lita, Tori Wilson, and Stacy Keibler a part of the early to mid 2000s. Also, another one in the early to mid 2000s. I put Jazz, Molly Holly, Victoria, and who else? Who else dominated? And Nydia at that time. In the mid to late 2000s of the generation, I put Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool, Maurice, and Nikki Bella.
The wings are out tonight.
Well, not Nikki Bella. Melina. Those are for the mid to late 2000s. Then the early 2010s. Kelly, the Bella Twins, and Natalia for the early 2010s. And then now currently of the generation of the 4 horsewomen we're dealing right now. Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. For the early to mid 2020s. And currently right now in the 2020s, I believe it's Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Valkyrie, Io Sky, and Jade Cargill. I will put that in terms of right now, currently out. Now you guys can depend on who do you believe who's the 4 horsewomen of the generation of WWE. Because I just put mine down. Now there are other women out there, but they still have yet to prove in the long term. Just want to give y'all my little brief history of my opinion, who I believe is who are the 4 horsewomen of different generations.
Great ring announcer here tonight at Evolution, none other than another trailblazer, Alicia Taylor. But turning back to Becky Lynch in the first Evolution back in 2018, Wade, she had a last woman standing match where she beat Charlotte. It has been called one of the greatest matches of all time in WWE, and many believe that was really the turning point in this entire Evolution.
Yeah, undoubtedly, Becky Lynch, absolutely unparalleled when it comes to star appeal, and in this whole women's revolution, perhaps she was the first woman of them all in the locker room to get her name, her star value on a par with with the very top men of this industry. That's why she is the man, that's why she is the champ, and that's why she is box office wherever she goes. Big time bets.
A box office response from the thousands of WWE
fans
here tonight for the 7-time world champion. Won an NXT title, a tag team championship on a couple of occasions, the Royal Rumble as well.
All right, and our official for the match, Daphne.
Valkyria won back earlier this year to become the inaugural champion. Becky Lynch would go on to attack Bayley.
All right, here we go.
Bayley a match at WrestleMania.
Ring the bell.
Back in Lyra Valkyria. And for Becky Lynch, it's about defending the title tonight, the Intercontinental Championship.
So the question is, how's this match is going to go? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got to figure this out. Will this be every woman for themselves, or?
They're on their feet.
Yeah, Bayley's getting the crowd hyped up. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! Bayley takes Valkyria out of the equation. Remember, Bayley made it clear this is between her and Becky, and she wants to settle the score.
Valkyria costing her right off the bat. Do not take your eyes off either of your opponents in a triple threat, despite the fact that perhaps you hate Becky more.
For our uppercut. Ooh, the kick.
Against Bayley in their career. Becky has a losing record, however, when it comes to Lyra Valkyria. Oh, and a nice back suplex by Bayley, who's taken over early in this matchup. Let's talk about what Bayley needs to do.
Oh, wait a minute, from behind.
She needed to do to win the title. I guess remember, there's another person in the match.
Oh.
Forget the question. I was so taken by Lyra Valkyria. You're asking me about what does Bayley have to do?
Yes, indeed.
Bayley has to solely focus her talents on eliminating one of these women out of the way so she can focus exclusively on
pin.
Valkyria. Here we go.
And a near fall.
By Valkyria.
Smartest thing you can do, get one opponent to the floor. Make this a one-on-one matchup, and right now with big-time bets. Oh, temporarily down. That was.
Oh, look at this. Becky pinning both women.
We ended up in this triple threat situation with a double pin a number of weeks ago.
Wait. Oh, pinfall.
Kick out by the champ.
Lyra trying to put her away.
She hit that on both these women.
Oh, wait a minute.
Becky Lynch taking a knee to the temple, then being used as a weapon by Lyra Valkyria.
Valkyria off the ropes and flung into Bayley.
So difficult to get any form of momentum this early in a match.
Cross body lateral press and a kick out at 2 by the man.
Valkyria perhaps finally getting a foothold, and months of frustration, rage, and anger outpouring out of the young Dubliner.
The official in this matchup, Daphne LaShawn, down for the count.
The cover.
Down and a kick out at 2. Remember, Lyra Valkyria beat Becky Lynch for the
wait a minute.
title.
Ancient history, Michael Cole. That was back when no one really knew about Valkyria. Now word is out, and nobody is taking Valkyria lightly, and moves like this are part of the reason why.
Lyra Valkyria torturing Becky Lynch, making Becky pay, and Bayley gonna break things up with a big boot.
Get a little too carried away with a nice submission hold there. Take your eye off
Bayley.
Leave yourself defenseless. And now one-on-one again.
Up over the top goes Lyra. She'll roll through. Nice.
What a drop kick.
That was an ugly landing for Bayley. Head and neck snapping back off that bottom turnbuckle.
One thing I've noticed, the maturation of Lyra Valkyria, the growth she's shown in the last number of months, the support from the WWE fans, and now Valkyria,
got caught.
Becky, who worked together momentarily, and now
Valkyria
tossed face first into our announce table, and it looks like it might be another night like last night out here at ringside.
Once again, a little rush of blood to the head of Lyra Valkyria. Perhaps got a little overexcited. Overestimated her abilities against 2 of the best, who are now throwing down right in front of us.
Remember, there's it's a triple threat match. No countouts, no disqualification. So
to win this thing, no champion's advantage for Becky. It's one of the things she was upset about, having to defend in a triple threat.
Make too many enemies. It behooves the GM to set up a matchup like this. You've got to be incredibly careful.
I guess we're going to go to the first slide kick.
Baseball slide drops Bayley to the floor.
Always stack the deck in your favor, and the man simply hasn't been able to do that tonight.
And Becky, since her return to WWE, eaten up with ego.
Right.
Something changed when she was out.
Come on, when you have unmatched finesse like Becky Lynch, you can have all the ego.
Oh!
Even more so when you're mistreated by youngsters like Lyra Valkyria.
Mistreated. Wait a minute. She beat up Bayley, cost her a spot in WrestleMania, and then she turned on Lyra Valkyria and beat the hell out of her as well.
That's not the
Valkyria crossbody.
Becky Lynch helped Lyra Valkyria win gold at WrestleMania. And where was the thanks? Where was the gratitude?
Valkyria went for a tornado DDT over the house table. She's driven into the steps.
Driven through the steps.
Becky Lynch, as resilient as they come. So much accomplished in her career here in WWE.
Talk about a woman.
Right through the barricade.
Barrier came in quite handy right there for Becky Lynch. Now torturing the body of Bayley, the former friend.
And now the Bexploder into the barricade, and Bayley, her right knee may have tweaked as she came down, and Becky now realizing she may have an opportunity.
That's really interesting. You hit that barricade, you think it's a back
cover
impact.
Inside.
And a kick out from Bayley.
Bayley is in trouble. Her arm, her knee as well.
Take another look back at what we just saw here as Lyra Valkyria going high risk, flattening Bayley on the outside. But this was the moment
the exploder, and I think that's where Bayley kind of, you know, tweaking. Someone injured her knee.
2018, a 6-woman tag team match. Bayley looking to win a championship.
Oh, Bayley fighting back.
Bayley now delivers the forearms to Becky, and a kick right back to the midsection by Lynch. She's pretty much been dominating so far.
Really pick apart Bayley. Bayley's movement is being hampered by that knee issue, and
up on the second rope.
Shows the caliber of Bayley, that durability, fighting through a pain barrier, managing
what a kick.
But always thinking, always with a plan up her sleeve, is Becky Lynch.
And Becky now with the axe handle off the top rope. And Becky quickly into the cover, looking to retain her championship. Bayley kicks at 2. So much disdain between Becky Lynch and Bayley.
No, whoa, hold on, Beck. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's no disqualification, but come on.
Both are fighting to get to the top level at NXT, and then Becky, of course, coming to WWE a bit sooner than Bayley. It's been competitive ever since.
Dog-eat-dog world at the very top. There simply are no friendship. It's all transactional. And the sooner you realize that, the better it is for your career.
And Bayley,
for her generation, big-time Bex recognized it before anybody else.
Right in the back.
Again, Becky has been controlling Bayley in what has turned into a one-on-one match.
Another on the back.
Was driven spine first to the steps.
Fans are rallying behind Bayley.
Trying to drag Bayley up to her feet. Bayley fighting back, however.
And Bayley's trying to fight back.
They attempt to really pick up the pace when it's one-on-one in a triple threat matchup. One opponent down.
Oh, wow.
If you can. But this is a scramble.
Went for Rose Plant.
Bayley was going for a finisher, but
by Bayley, kick out.
Wait a minute. Look at it. Look at the corner.
Keep an eye on that one.
Went for the manhandle slam.
Lyra Valkyria.
And Lyra is so fun to watch.
For 2 or 3 minutes to shake it off, get back in there, and looks like a brand new woman.
And Lyra unloading with that unorthodox style, but Becky using Lyra as a weapon. And now went for the manhandle slam. Nice
pinfall.
Valkyria cover for the win, and a kick out at 2. Fast-paced matchup.
Lyra Valkyria may be the best in the industry right now. That was superb.
Great suplex.
Wow.
Becky caught. Looking for a fisherman's buster there, and shoulders are down. Is it enough? Bayley!
The top rope.
Lyra Valkyria, that is one way to snap your neck, Lyra. Take another look at this.
Wow. Wow. The elbow off the top rope.
Red hot tonight at State Farm Arena in Atlanta.
Well, they are getting a show.
Wait a minute.
These 3 women, 3 of the absolute best, and Bayley now looking to close in on victory.
Uh-oh. 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 Lyra does not want to be there. It is. It is. This is awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. Becky was finna pin, steal one, but. Oh. One, two, and a kick out from Becky.
That right there was the sweet spot in a triple threat match like this. A double whammy, 2 for the price of 1. Take out both your opponents in one foul swoop. That springboard elbow.
Springboard elbow. Uh-oh. Bailey pinning Lyra.
Lyra manages the power at 2. And at what point, Wade?
Exactly. And guys, also in a triple threat match, you got to remember, Becky Lynch does not have to be involved in the decision to lose her title. Remember, Bailey can pin Lyra. Either Bailey pins Lyra or Lyra pins Bailey. It doesn't matter. They become champion.
And the problem is Becky Lynch, the champion's outside the ring. She does not have to be involved in the decision to lose the title.
Right. I just said that.
A one-on-one matchup momentarily with Valkyria.
That is exactly why champions avoid this predicament at all costs. If they've got any sense, Becky Lynch backed into a corner here, and that championship may be slipping away.
Becky back up to the apron though and catches Bailey there before she can deliver any more offense.
I gotta love this from Becky Lynch, not a woman who had an easy ride to the top, and she's not.
Both women on top of the turnbuckle.
The intercontinental ranks to anybody easily.
Well, again, neither of any of these women have
a
easy ride to the top.
Superplex.
To get here. Becky now.
And there it is. And Becky with the cover. And Bailey kicked out. Oh, wait a minute.
Looking for the disarmer. This is the arm. An arm bar, though.
And that's extended at the elbow. Bailey unable to block it, but nice.
Oh, wait a minute.
Turns it into a counter and a kick out by Becky. Becky with an arm bar. Now going for the disarmer. That's her finishing move.
That was blocked well by Bailey, who knows full well the danger.
Uh-oh. Rose plant. Oh, wow.
Off the top row.
And Lyra Valkyria has an opportunity to win the
1, 2, and a kick out.
Another near fall.
Man, what a triple threat match.
Huge name for herself in NXT UK, and it was this move, the Perry Patea, that scored her goal.
What a triple threat match we're having. You got to give it up for these 3 incredible athletes.
The Intercontinental Championship to kick us off tonight on Evolution from the State Farm Arena in Atlanta.
This is awesome. I agree.
I've been singing the praises to Lyra Valkyria for many months now. The future of WWE, there's no doubt. Becky Lynch, though, wants to continue to hold on to the gold.
The reason Lyra Valkyria has done so well in this game is really because she's used the Becky Lynch as the blueprint.
Oh, wait a minute.
To the top.
Becky with the DDT, an inverted DDT. Gonna cover Lyra
1, 2. A double DDT on both Lyra and Bailey.
Moves from the veteran Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch cannot get frustrated. She has to stay. Becky Lynch can't get frustrated. She has to stay on the attack.
Just use their career as the blueprint. That's her idol. That's the woman she followed in the footsteps of. 2 young women from Dublin. One made it to the top.
Uh-oh.
The other one, Valkyria, said she can do
Becky is setting her up for the manhandle slam. Oh, counter. 1, 2.
Lyra Valkyria out at 2.
Oh. Oh, now the manhandle slam. 2. And Bailey breaks it up.
perfect timing from Bailey. This one ain't slipping away from me, not tonight. There's fire in the eyes of the role model now. 2 women down. Pick your poison, Bailey.
Oh.
Becky and Bailey now.
Man, Becky and Bailey with a long-time rivalry.
Off technique out the window. Who can hit hardest? Who can take the hit? And who Who's gonna drop first?
Oh, Bailey saw that coming.
Back elbow, and now Bailey with Becky up on her shoulders. And Becky takes down. Oh, Bailey with Becky countered, but Bailey actually got the better of it.
Bailey to
Belly to belly.
And Lyra break things up.
Three women have now had multiple opportunities to put this one away, but have been denied by the fact that the third competitor in the match is simply too.
Man, what a match to kick off WWE Evolution.
Now Valkyria was in control of Bailey.
Oh,
that just fired Lyra.
Oh, that slap just. Uh-oh. Nightwing got her.
And get up again. Lyra hit her finishing move, but Bailey saving the matchup.
Oh man, that could not have been any later from Bailey. That's almost a photo finish, but this referee completely sharp, pulling that hand away a millimeter from the mat and a millimeter away from a 3 count.
Oh, we're having a shoving match.
Oh. Lyra as well. Bailey now went for the Rose plan.
Yeet, I agree. Oh, wait a minute.
Kick out by Bailey. And now looking for a nice
Uh-oh.
Roll up again.
1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. And a kick out.
All three of these women have been so
Oh.
moving, so resourceful.
Rose plan. She got her.
Bailey stacks up Lyra. Becky.
Oh, wait a minute.
A backslide.
And Becky retains the championship.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky
Well, you got to give it to Becky Lynch.
What an incredible way to kick off the
Right.
season as Becky
That was
Lynch
an incredible match, but
much to the chagrin of both Bailey and Lyra
give
Valkyria.
what a great performance by all three women.
Several times in this matchup, all
Kudos. Got to give Bailey and Lyra Valkyria the credit, but at the end of the day, the champion Becky Lynch remains and stays on top. In terms of the championship, in terms of being.
Yeah, and then Lyra Valkyria looking to put Becky Lynch away with what she calls Nightwing. Lyra had an opportunity. Bailey had other things in mind.
Man, what a match. And I thought it was over right here because Bailey hit her finisher, but Becky Lynch took advantage and covered. Yes, Becky won.
Becky Lynch is still the champion, the Intercontinental champion.
I mean, it's her opinion. All right, we'll be right back. Thank you, Wrestling Star. Thank you.
I would love to see Harlem and Shiloh.
What about BJ? He's a politician. I'll put Trill in there with him.
I want to see a little bit more serene. Hayes really pops, so we need to see it in the ring. I think it's going to be a test for everybody.
Oh, that is.
WWE LFG, new episode tonight at 10. Only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
Well, we are in Atlanta, Georgia. It has been quite the weekend. You know, we're only 3 weeks away from SummerSlam, but yesterday we had Great American Bash. Last night was Saturday night's main event. And tonight, of course, WWE Evolution. Trailblazers, modern leaders here tonight to celebrate the second Women's Evolution, including the first female general manager.
And we are back. And, of course, there's our...
Ava here tonight. She has many competitors in action on Evolution.
Of course, our general manager, the general manager of NXT, Ava, is there. Oh, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to you in Iraq. Oh no! You gotta be kidding me! Oh no, this woman.
There she is, a former competitor, manager, and general manager,
Vicky Guerrero. You gotta be kidding me. And that woman is the former general manager of both SmackDown and Raw.
Jordan Grace. Will Jordan finish her quest to become the champion? Or will JC try more dirty tricks to win?
Of course, coming up next, JC Jane. Okay, JC Jane. Of course, it's time for our NXT Women's Championship as JC Jane takes on, defends her title against Jordan Grace. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier before the show started, what an incredible NXT, the Great American Bash we witnessed last night. It was fire. The main event was amazing. Shout out to Fatal Influence and Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace for a main event tag team match. It was fire.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane.
I pulled off the most shocking moment in NXT history.
Yeah. Yeah, the only reason why JC Jane won the match, thanks to her two buddies. The next match is the NXT Women's Championship match as the champion JC Jane defends her title against Jordan Grace. Of course, Jordan Grace, and also, guys, this is Jordan Grace's fourth attempt to win the NXT Women's Championship.
To become a champion in the best women's division in the world. I've sacrificed everything.
And that is her goal. Yep.
Evolution in Atlanta.
That is the goal, is to win the NXT Women's Championship. Now, this is the fourth attempt.
All right, Jordan.
And to tell you the truth, this has to be a must-win situation for Jordan Grace. Because if she does not win tonight, this will be it. I don't know if she'll ever get another shot at the NXT Women's Championship.
I'm not gonna surprise anybody when I beat you. And when I take that NXT Women's title from you, I'm gonna be the one steering this division into the future.
I'm sorry. Luckily for you, Fatal Influence will always be here to remind you exactly where you stand.
Certainly a numbers advantage now for Fatal Influence.
Jordan Grace looking to stand her ground.
Has a fatal blow just been delivered to J.C. Jane.
All right.
It's not over until I win.
Here we go. And here comes the challenger.
Jordan Grace, many call the future of WWE division. She is accompanied tonight by the newcomer. She was one of the hottest free agents in the wrestling world, Blake Monroe.
Blake Monroe will be in the corner of Jordan Grace.
All came about. It was earlier today during the Evolution Countdown show.
I don't know how many more opportunities I'm going to have for this title, so it would really mean a lot to me if you were in my corner.
And guys, I mentioned during the, and guys, we got to also remember, if you watch NXT's Great American Bash last night, remember, Blake Monroe pinned the champion, J.C. Jane, and that puts her, even if she retains tonight, or if Jordan Grace wins the championship tonight, that will put Blake Monroe in front of the line of a championship opportunity.
Of the challenger, we are glamified tonight.
Well, here comes the champ, J.C. Jane.
One of the reasons Blake Monroe is out here is because of the two women that are flanking J.C. Jane.
And listen,
Henley and Nix, part of Fatal Influence, and we've seen the influence they've had on the career of J.C. Jane.
I appreciate you, wrestling stars. I appreciate you.
Absolutely right.
I appreciate you. That means a lot.
Attraction star, rebuilt and reconquered as part of Fatal Attraction.
You know me trying to, build my still building my channel, still new to this, been in the YouTube game for a year now. I'm just excited to be be calling down the action on my channel. I always wanted to do this for a very long time.
Let's head up to our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
All right, here we go.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied by Blake Monroe from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
Remember, this is the 4th attempt for Jordan Grace.
And her opponent, accompanied by Jasmine Nix and Fallon Henley, representing Fatal Influence, she is the NXT Women's Champion, J.C. Jane.
So this is for the NXT Women's title. The winner of this match will
I wish people could stop licking titles for real. Like, come on. Like, stop licking, or okay, I can understand the kissing, but not the licking. Stop licking the titles. Come on, and it makes it hard for the backstage crew. They got to clean them and everything to make sure, because no one wants to get germs and no one wants to get sick.
Will we see a title change here tonight?
You know what? I heard you earlier, and I heard a lot of people around the world refer to J.C. Jane's victory against Stephanie McCurr as a shock. And there are a bunch of slack-jawed idiots in NXT who seem to agree with that statement.
Oh!
German suplex into the suicide dive.
Suicide dive by Jordan Grace.
The truth is, if you believe it was a shot,
And I think it's perfect that I think it's perfect that Jordan Grace asked Blake Monroe to come out and support in the support of her, because because I think they look at, because I think what Jordan Grace looks at it as a 3-on-1 situation.
That's some Vic Joseph beats. I don't ever want to hear that again. JC Jane is aggressive, agile, manipulative, and the absolute best.
Oh!
And down goes Jordan Grace
Of the NXT Women's Division, but careful there. Boot to the jaw may have injured the right foot of JC Jane.
Henley on the left, Nix on the right. In the background, cheering JC Jane on.
Cheerleaders very impressed with their leader in Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, go ahead and call them cheerleaders. Let's see what happens to you. Nice neck breaker by JC Jane.
All right, pinfall. And Jordan Grace kicked out.
What's the problem with cheerleaders all of a sudden? Fantastic. Well, let's take another look at this, which was similarly fantastic. The throw of Jordan Grace taking maximum abuse. And then this running neck breaker doing some severe damage, and Jordan Grace, the juggernaut, simply hasn't looked the same since.
Yeah, newcomer to NXT, went through the hot free agent a number of months ago before she was signed by Shawn Michaels.
Oh, come on, see? See, look, this is what I'm talking about.
Fallon Henley doing some damage behind the referee's back.
And that's the MO of Fatal Influence.
Yeah, exactly, the involvement.
Cover. Hooks the leg, is it enough on Grace? Jordan powers out.
Like we said earlier, JC Jane leverages relationships, and she's picked 2 gems to form Fatal Attraction with. Fatal Influence, excuse me. Yep, you got it, Fallon. I'm getting chewed out by Fallon Henley.
Yeah, because you said you grouped wrong. And how JC Jane in control of Grace. Grace, of course, a former 3-time TNA Knockouts champion. She won an eliminator match and then a fatal four-way.
It's the NXT Women's Championship, as the champion JC Jane takes on the challenger Jordan Grace.
JC Jane just turning it up. It's like a red rat.
That's who's fighting right now.
An opponent has an injury in that ring, as Jordan Grace clearly does have a neck issue. And now JC Jane attacking it with relish.
Yeah, JC Jane controlling Grace here. All of Grace's game is power, Wade. And you take out that power when you keep her on the mat like this.
Yes, you do. Keep her grounded, cut off that oxygen.
Jordan Grace trying to
Again, back to that throw. This has been a masterclass from JC Jane, as you
Irish rip through the and what a counter. Oh! JC Jordan Grace with a spine buster.
Jane in the main event tag team match. That woman, Blake Monroe, actually pinned the NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, well, this is championship on the line tonight, and that is when the true competitor.
Right, and I mentioned earlier that last night on NXT, how many matches?
Grace now looks to turn the tables in this matchup. The majority of the match has been
How
dominated
many?
by Jane.
Of course, there's 7 matches. We just kicked things off with the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch ended up retaining the title. So, of course, right now, currently, it's the NXT Women's Championship. And still to come tonight, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match. We have the No Holds Bar match, and then of course we have our 2 World Championship matches tonight, which is Tiffany Stratton will take on the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus for the WWE Women's Championship, and then of course we have our main event match as Io Sky defends the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley. So far, this PLE Women's Evolution, there's 7 matches. We just like I said, we kicked off with the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and now we're currently watching the NXT Women's Championship.
Jane completely defenseless with this.
Pinfall. And then, of course, the champion kicked out.
Some frustration in the eyes of Jordan Grace, who hit one of her
exactly. Jordan Grace cannot get frustrated. She has to get back on the mix. Because remember, guys, we got to remember, this is Jordan Grace's 4th attempt to try to get the NXT Women's Championship. If she does not win tonight, she may not ever get another opportunity at the championship again.
Speaking of Mark Henry, world's strongest slam delivered by Grace.
Uh-oh.
Bomb, and rolling out of the way was J.C. Jane, who misses with a kick, and now has her in position.
Uh-oh.
J.C. from behind.
Oh, what an elbow. Oh, what a super kick.
Bouncing back immediately. That is pure toughness from the champ.
Oh.
Jordan Grace. Oh, runs into a big boot. J.C. Jane has looked phenomenal so far in this match.
Absolutely superb.
Uh-oh. Once again.
Women's division on planet Earth down in NXT. That is why J.C. Jane is the figurehead.
That's what Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels told us on the Countdown show earlier today.
Oh!
With that, they've been superb week in, week out down in Orlando.
Oh!
Knee caught
a knee.
And now that neck breaker.
The neck breaker, that's
off the second row.
In the cover.
Jane.
And Jordan kicks out.
To grab that arm, so Jordan Grace had to kick out. Couldn't you grab the rope for the out?
Technically perfect. That was Jane after this
and a twisting
didn't quite get the job done, but Jordan Grace now
twisting DDT.
In a heap on the mat. Referee taking a close look, and there is blood.
The fans rallying. The fans trying to get Jordan rallying behind Jordan Grace.
Who's been called a classic wrestler by many. He's out wrestling Jordan Grace as we speak.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Grace all out of sorts since this match started.
Yeah, well, you have to think it has been motivational.
Oh, man.
J.C. Jane to hear all the doubters, the naysayers around planet Earth saying you're not quite good enough, you don't deserve the title.
Oh, no.
Jordan Grace saving herself, getting out of harm's way.
J.C. Jane has given the world a lesson so far tonight, but can she close it out?
Uh-oh. Cover and a kick out.
J.C. going to stack up Grace now with her title on the line. Jordan kicks out.
Oh.
Another pinning combination by the #1 contender. Went for the big kick again. Jordan Grace, though. Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow.
Champ's in trouble. Grace covers.
And a cover.
Hooks the outside leg.
And a kick out.
Jane able to get the shoulder up.
Twisting incoming offense into a reversal.
What a move by Jordan Grace.
Dropping the heavy artillery on the champ. Still not quite enough to put this one
exactly.
away,
Jordan Grace has to stay on.
We are closing in on a victory
has to
here,
stay on.
Both women
stay on the attack.
Taking massive amounts of abuse. And Jane's in peril here.
Jordan Grace, a multi-time champion. She knows what it takes. Don't get frustrated. Keep the foot on the gas.
Jordan Grace
oh, wow! What a shot!
NXT, and we might be getting one more added to that list.
Oh, what a kick!
J.C. Jane, what a kick as Grace was trying to make it to the top rope.
I've been so impressed with the endurance of J.C. Jane so far here tonight. This has been a hot pace in this match, and J.C. Jane ain't slowing down.
Oh, I thought Jordan was gonna counter, but she. Oh, there it is. And a kick out. Oh, wow. How did Jordan kick out of that? That knee shot to the face. I thought Jordan was out. What is she? Oh, no. Come on. Oh, what a headbutt.
The official now. Jericho gonna get into a tug of war now with Jane. Jordan Grace roll up from behind.
1, 2. Oh, I thought she got him.
The game plan is coming apart at the seams here.
Oh, there it is.
For J.C. Jane.
And now Jasmine Nix with the NXT Women's title in hand. And Blake Monroe.
Oh, wow.
Blake Monroe. It has proven an incredibly wise decision from Jordan Grace.
And now the playing field's even. Grace can turn her attention to Jane.
We all need a good corner person from time to time, and tonight, wait a second, Fallon Henley back in again.
On the other side, it allows J.C. Jane to try to regain control. Grace with a slap. Jordan sent into the corner. Oh!
What the?
Backfire, and there's that rolling encore from J.C. Jane for the win.
What the hell? What? Wait a minute. What the? What the? Blake Monroe, what did you do?
Wait, that was an accident, right?
Wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell? Blake Monroe, what are you doing?
Jordan Grace in the back. And you're asking me, was that accidental? I still have questions.
Jordan Grace has no idea what just hit her.
What the hell?
Ask me, was that an accident? I think that is your answer. Blake Monroe just stuck it to Jordan Grace. The real question is why?
Why?
Man, I'm shocked.
I mean, these two won last night at the NXT Great American Bash.
Well, she did exactly that. Completely wiped out the
Why?
women of J.C. Jane, then holding this championship. Seems to be a game plan here. It was a quick reversal.
And then this happened. What?
Jordan Grace with the NXT championship.
But
rolling encore later from J.C. Jane.
I don't understand. What the Blake Monroe? What are you doing? I guarantee this upcoming Tuesday we are going to have on NXT. Jordan Grace is definitely going to ask the question, why?
Squad is issuing you a ticket. What? Another? To the movies. Go see Naked Gun, only in theaters August 1st.
You got to be kidding me.
On August 1st, a new contender arrives.
You like watching a real man kick ass?
All right, but we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back.
There's always a reason to kill someone. Did he have an obnoxious laugh?
See Liam Neeson like never before.
What do you want, little one?
Your ass.
August 2nd and 3rd, WWE brings the vibes to MetLife Stadium.
You know what time it is?
2 nights. Too many stars to count. SummerSlam on a whole nother level. WWE SummerSlam, August 2nd and 3rd.
WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern as part of SummerSlam weekend. Tickets for this closed-door, non-televised event are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And breaking news, we found out last night on Saturday night's main event that Cody Rhodes will be featured as a guest for WWE Late Night. Meanwhile, tonight in Atlanta, Evolution is powered by Prime Hydration. Hydrate with Prime Collector Series. Collect trophies, complete your collection on drinkprime.com for a chance to win $1 million USD, now available at Walmart. Mentioned before, a lot of trailblazers from the women's division here tonight, including a two-time WWE Women's Champion. She beat Lita and Trish at WrestleMania at one point. Jazz is here.
Look who's here! Jacqueline! I mean, Jazz is back! And of course, Hall of Famer Ivory!
Back in 2018, so great to see Ivory
Man.
as ever.
And of course, the other Hall of Famer.
A two-time women's champion, a cruiserweight champion. As lovely as
Jacqueline.
She has an age a bit way.
Wow. I mean, I'm surprised Jazz even showed up. The question is what?
And
of course.
Two-time Divas champ. The woman who stole
Maurice is here.
There, of course, with her lovely children. None other.
Where? Why isn't Maurice a part of this show?
Let's set up to Joe Tessitore and Stephanie McMahon.
And thank you. And it's not just Maurice. If you follow The Miz on social media, you know there's two little girls who've stolen his heart as well. By the way, how much fun is it to see the living legends always coming back and getting such a roar?
And you can hear everybody reacting for them. It's just incredible.
Hey, speaking of reacting, the two of us sitting back watching the first two matches, the way we have reacted. But Steph McMahon, I've got to get your reaction to what we just saw Blake Monroe do to alter things with that NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah,
well, I think Blake Monroe is certainly making her mark. I mean, after debuting yesterday afternoon, here she is already establishing her own presence. She's not a part of any group. She's an individual, and I think she's out for herself.
That's what happened in the NXT Women's Championship match. Now, speaking of NXT stars, we are moments away from our fatal four-way for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. And Sol Ruca and Zarya are in that match. They've been standouts at NXT. What are your expectations now for this?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think they certainly have their work cut out for them against all these veterans. But if there's anything about Sol Ruca, you know, you gotta watch out for the Soul Snatcher because I think it could.
Coming up next is our Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal Four-Way match.
Anything can happen in WWE.
Did you see the double Soul Snatcher on SmackDown?
It was incredible.
Was that not incredible?
I've never seen anything quite like that. I really haven't. I can't wait to watch.
Let's see what we get right now. Let's keep this thing going here at Evolution.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Women's Tag Team match, Championship match. The return of the Kabuki Warriors.
The following fatal four-way match is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the team of Kairi Sane and Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors.
Two times Asuka and Kairi Sane have held the women's tag team titles together. An opportunity to win gold for a third time here tonight. They've got a massive issue with the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez, the tag team champions, looking to settle it here tonight.
Oh man, I've spent all week trying to get ready for Asuka. And I've just failed once again because nobody is ready for Asuka.
Like Asuka always say, nobody is ready for Asuka. That was cringeworthy. I just did. That was very cringeworthy. I couldn't do it right.
Teaming together for the first time since Backlash 2024 in Lyon, France. The night that Asuka injured her knee would miss 13 months of action before returning with a vengeance last month.
Uh-oh. Here come the NXT stars from the NXT. Zara and Sola. Zarya. Sol Ruca, okay.
Still the North American champion.
Exactly. Sol Ruca retained her title last night at NXT's Great American Bash.
But very successful way to pull off a massive upset tonight.
Yeah, maybe covering off each other's
Remember,
weaknesses.
here's the thing about this. If these two win the this match tonight, Zola Ruka can also be a 3-belt champion. Because remember, Sol Ruka not only is the NXT Women's Champion, but she's also the WWE Women's Speed Champion.
NXT and turned into be superstars. One of those, of course, Sol Ruka, who is a gymnast at the University of Oregon. Teams up with Zaria here tonight.
Oh, man, here comes the Queen. Here comes the Queen. Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair looking to win her second Women's Tag Team Champion. And here comes her tag team partner. Alexa Bliss alongside with her little friend.
And Alexa Bliss.
It almost seems like they're starting to get along.
And of course her doll Lily. Now wait a minute, but the craziest part about this, that's the question. Is these two going to get along? That's the problem. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, this is a unique tag team. This is can these two coexist?
We're on the same page. Let's go out there. Let's get this done.
Charlotte Flair saying in an interview this week that it was Paige who she really looked up to when she came into this business, wanted to be just like her. Charlotte's gone on to become a 14-time world champion. She penned a letter to the Players Tribune this week, did Charlotte. She talked about doing things on her terms now. She's loose, she's having fun, and says Alexa Bliss is helping in a lot of that.
No secret, Charlotte has really been the least popular.
These two coexist. That's the problem.
The past several months, perhaps the one person who saw through that was Alexa Bliss, and things have turned around now for Charlotte Flair, who's actually getting cheered.
And
their opponents, representing the Judgment Day, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
of course.
And Roxanne Perez.
Oh man, there's so much to talk about. First, Judgment Day has all the gold. They're the tag team champions. McDonough and Balor, the men's tag team champions.
Right.
Dominic, the Intercontinental champion. Judgment Day ruling Monday Night Raw again. But what's interesting about this is Liv Morgan, of course.
Exactly. How is this going to work? Because
Roxanne Perez has replaced her.
Liv Morgan is out of action.
Tonight, under these circumstances at Evolution, is actually the first time that Roxanne and Raquel have teamed together as they defend the tag titles.
Well, this is that prove-it moment that GM Nick Aldis was insisting they have to go.
All right, it's time for Women's Tag Team Championship match. Now in the chat, who y'all think? Who's the odds-on favorite to win this match?
If you really want to be a tag champ here, let's see you do it the hard way tonight.
So this is a fatal four-way matchup for the Women's Tag Team Championship. First team in a pinfall or submission will be the champs. Two women will start in the ring. You can tag anybody you want into this matchup.
And Who's
going to start it?
Between Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne, the current tag champs, for how much longer?
Yeah, who's going to start it?
Raquel has ever fully bought into Roxanne Perez being her tag partner, and if they can't get on the same page pretty damn quick here, it's going to be the shortest reign of all time.
Well, it is indeed a trust issue as it comes to Raquel and Roxanne. So we'll have to see who's going to start this matchup off for the respective teams. It's Kairi Sane going right to work on Roxanne Perez. And this is interesting because, of course, Kairi was in the ring the night that Liv Morgan got injured. Judgment Day blames Kairi Sane, even though it was a freak accident.
Just when Perez had a back turn there and got caught by Kairi Sane, I saw the shake of the head from Raquel Rodriguez, who was far from
a slap.
Tag partners start there.
It's a massive match for Roxanne to try to prove herself to Raquel on the Judgment Day.
She really is going to have to prove it in. Now, of course, Roxanne has been superb since debuting on Raw and SmackDown. We saw her at the
stack up by Kairi and a kick out by Roxanne.
Royal Rumble breaking records earlier this year. Incredible performance also at Money in the Bank and the Elimination Chamber. There's no doubt.
Oh, wait. Oh, what a cheap shot.
And here's Asuka, the
what a cheap shot. To the NXT, to the NXT Rising Stars.
Oh, and a basement drop kick by Kairi Sane. Interesting history with Asuka and a lot of people in this matchup. Asuka's a 4-time tag team champion.
Asuka is fun to watch. Taunting. Now you see Asuka taunting Raquel. Oh, wait a minute.
Doesn't often happen twice in a row.
Oh, wow!
Now Raquel Rodriguez, the powerhouse. We talked this week about in the first Evolution when she was training at the Performance Center. She would look on, whiten her nails, wanting to be a part of what she called a beautiful presentation. And now she has the opportunity to do just that tonight and showing off her power to the Kabuki Warriors.
Oh, look at that.
The Raquel I've wanted here on Raw and SmackDown for so long. This is the version of Raquel that we saw in NXT. The version of Raquel that completely dominated.
Raquel, a cheap shot to Charlotte Flair.
2 weeks ago in Night of Champions.
Oh, look at that. Another cheap shot to the...
Raquel is just wrecking shop.
Raquel Rodriguez, who said she was inspired by China and also Beth Phoenix to get into the wrestling ring. Said she was much taller, bigger than most people in her high school, and she felt awkward about that. She looked to people like China and Beth Phoenix and said, hey, if they can be comfortable in their bodies, so can I. And that's what Raquel has been able to do as she's pushed on the scene in WWE.
Yeah, you're going to have to...
Roxanne in the early goes here. He's taking a hell of a beating, but keep it on moving.
Oh, look at this.
Shots, and I don't think Roxanne saw the tag there.
Oh, and here's Alexa Bliss. And what an ovation for Bliss.
Oh, no.
Former 5-time world champion takes down Perez.
Judged by crowd.
Oh, wow. What a slap.
Place exploding. Oh, a nasty move there from Roxanne. Almost went for the eyeballs, I think, of Alexa Bliss. Didn't quite get a clear shot of it, but whatever it was, it worked really nicely.
Tag, uh-oh.
Tag anybody you want. Here's Zarya. Zarya from Australia, taking her first championship at NXT or WWE.
Uh-oh, Bliss, turn around.
Intense. I talked to Vic Joseph of NXT about her. He said that she is a rare monster.
Oh, no. I don't think that's going to work. Oh!
Right now, the conversation is one way, and it's all going the direction of Alexa Bliss.
Good luck trying to power her, Bliss.
F5 to put her opponents away. Has Alexa Bliss up on her shoulders. Look at the power now of Zarya. Bliss, though, right to the back of the leg. Great veteran move by Bliss.
Oh, wow.
And Zarya now powering Bliss up into a vertical suplex. Maybe Raquel isn't the most powerful woman in the match.
Tag there from Sol Ruka.
Oh, and Sol Ruka, face first, cover for the tag titles, and a kick out by Bliss.
To be clear, this is the third match in 48 hours for Sol Ruka.
Oh, wow.
On SmackDown, competing yesterday at the Great American Bash, and again here right now.
Tag, come on, tag. Oh, can't get enough.
Bliss was trying to make a tag. Ruka made sure it didn't happen. Ruka now. Taking Alexa Bliss for a ride around the world. Face first goes Bliss.
That was awesome.
Ruka's such a great athlete. Mentioned before, gymnast at Oregon.
Incredible.
Oh.
Specialist too.
Oh.
Too much that Sol Ruka can't do. And we haven't even mentioned the surfing yet, but now Big Mikail back in there.
And Raquel Rodriguez not allowing Bliss to make a tag. Bliss sent into the corner. Raquel Rodriguez splashed to Alexa Bliss.
Slowly but surely, appears to be a little chemistry and trust growing between Roxanne and Raquel. The but that was a miss.
Now there it is! Here comes the queen!
For the 14-time world champion, Charlotte Flair, cross-body to both members of Judgment Day. She, of course, was part of that tremendous standing match with Becky Lynch at Evolution 2018. Many say it's one of the greatest matches of all time. And now Flair unloading on Judgment Day in this tag title match.
And this audience coming completely unglued. What a 180 response from just 2 months ago for Charlotte Flair.
And Flair,
Wow!
with a clothesline, is fired up. Sol Ruka runs into a boot. Roxanne Perez going for a ride.
The greatest resume of all time.
Watch out, Charlotte! Behind you! Charlotte, behind you! Watch out!
She said it earlier, she's having fun now. Raquel over the top rope, bounced right into our announce table.
Oh.
Now to Zarya.
Oh, wait a minute!
Perez looking to steal a win here. Charlotte's got to kick out.
So cunning is Roxanne Perez, almost stealing it there from the
Spear!
Cover by Charlotte. About split Roxanne in half, but somehow the prodigy stays in it.
Oh man, this was the Charlotte Flair greatest.
Wow! A spear!
Tight pin wasn't quite enough. And Charlotte Flair is just.
Charlotte has to get back in the fit.
Back in 2018, we have tag champs at that point for the women's division. So the first time ever they've been defended at this great event. Charlotte Flair. Perhaps looking for a figure 4 to the figure 8. Raquel Rodriguez, though, stops her in her tracks. And now comes to the 8, actually, of Roxanne, which is interesting.
Well, had to come to the 8. Didn't want to lose the tag gold, I suppose, in the process. But you're right, that chemistry is growing. But it might be for nothing here if the Kabuki Warriors can get the job done.
German suplex from Asuka. Sol Ruka. Welcome to the show as she's sent halfway across the ring.
And this is Asuka saying to Charlotte Flair.
Oh, wow!
Watch this, I'm even better.
Asuka, one of the most accomplished performers in WWE Women's Division history.
Quirky charisma that people absolutely love.
Kairi Sane with a neck breaker.
There was a tag. Kairi Sane now legal, I believe.
Here's the cover. Trying to win the goal for a 3rd time. And Zarya breaking things up. So fun to watch the Kabuki Warriors back in action. So crisp and
Wait a minute.
Talk about tag chemistry. They really are the favorites in this one, but you can only win if you are legal. And right now, I think it's Zarya and Kairi Sane in there. And this one breaking down in a hurry. Referee beginning to lose control.
Oh!
Back fist to the jaw. Getting peppered with shots now from the Kabuki Warriors.
One way to take down Zarya.
Whatever it was, it were. There might not be a human being alive who could withstand that kind of offense.
Look at Zarya.
Wow!
And double suplex. And now Ruka begging for a tag. She'll get it. The uber athletic. Sol Ruka now going to work a double team with her partner Zarya. Cover by Ruka. Oh, and pulling everybody over is Charlotte Flair. Things have really gotten chaotic now.
Charlotte Flair's just got that danger gene. She sends it. Wait!
Oh!
There it is!
Snatcher!
Soul Snatcher to the queen!
Charlotte Flair.
It brought both of us out of our seat at the same time.
What a move.
Now Alexa Bliss lands on her feet.
Uh-oh!
With her sister Abigail. Ruka able to counter.
Now this NXT duo looking to team up on Alexa Bliss. Might be the only way you can take Bliss down.
Zarya looking for the spin.
Oh no!
There's her own partner. Obviously an accident. Obviously inadvertent. Not what we saw to Blake Monroe earlier, but obviously obviously inadvertent in this one.
Well, that was brilliant from Charlotte Flair, who pulled Alexa Bliss out of the way at a critical...
That was an accident.
Warrior just didn't have the ability to slow down in time. And poor Sol Ruka, 3 matches in 48 hours may be a little too much after that takedown from her own tag partner.
Action fast and furious now. Raquel Rodriguez with a clothesline to Charlotte Flair.
I love that clothesline of Raquel.
Roxanne Perez, pop rocks!
I'm struggling to keep up with who's even legal. I hope the referee's doing a better job at this point. There's bodies everywhere.
Definitely
so fast-paced.
LaShawn is a much better official than you are. And Alexa Bliss now jumped over the top rope, taking out the Kabuki Warrior. And also Zarya. The tag team champions have taken over. Roxanne Perez, suicide dive. Take out Charlotte Flair. And now Raquel Rodriguez turns her attention to Sol Ruka. Looking for the Tejana bomb. Sol is way up and down.
That's
Raquel
it.
cover. Stacks her up. They win the match and retain the titles.
Here are your winners. And still, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Well,
Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel seems to be buying in. Roxanne upheld her end of the bargain, and I wonder if Liv Morgan's watching and wonder what she thinks about this team of Raquel and Roxanne.
Well, it's never nice seeing somebody else with your championship, but Big Mammy Cool and Roxanne got the job done tonight.
but this right here was an accident.
Took down Sol Ruka. And this was a little earlier in the match when Sol was working over Alexa Bliss. You see Charlotte pulling her tag partner out of the
That was an accident.
Zarya not able to put the brakes on. And clearly bonds being built between Bliss and Charlotte. But there's nothing you can do from this point because Big Mammy Cool took control. And Sol Ruka, whose body has been wrecked over the last couple of days in multiple matches, was the unfortunate victim of the powerhouse.
Of
and now
course.
solidified as tag champs. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Judgment Day get the job done tonight.
You got to give, at the end of the day, the Judgment Day's still on top.
This October, John Cena lands in Perth.
All right, commercial break. We'll be right back.
Full-scale WWE takeover. It all starts with SmackDown, ends with Raw, and in the center of it all, Cena takes the spotlight for one of WWE's most massive nights. WWE Crown Jewel in Perth. 3 nights, 1 epic weekend, all at RAC Arena. WWE Takeover Perth this October. Combo tickets on sale now.
Welcome to the official Riyadh season opening ceremony 2024.
Live from Riyadh.
We're in Atlanta, Georgia tonight, of course, for Evolution, a big week of podcasts in the WWE, including the Evolution Recap podcast. Megan Morant, Sam Roberts hosting. That will be available tomorrow. Again, legends and trailblazers in the crowd here tonight, including the woman who joined us on the Countdown show earlier today. A WWE Hall of Famer, last appearance.
Oh, there she is, the Hall of Famer, Tori Wilson.
One more match.
And she's a 5-time champion. In her career, she's beaten the likes of Beth Phoenix and Mickie James. Welcome back.
Melina,
Had a great talk with Melina
former
earlier
3-time
on
women's
today.
champion.
And a woman who's still very heavily involved in what we do on a daily basis in WWE.
Also the Hall of Famer,
Women in the locker room
Molly
today.
Holly.
The former world champion, Molly Holly, is here in the house.
Man, All of our legends is here.
On Peacock immediately following Evolution for the Evolution post-show. Triple H will be involved along with Jackie Redmond and Big E, and of course the host. We're going to head over to him now. Here's Joe Casador.
Would you look at how handsome Paul Levesque looks in that promo there? Is it me or are the roars getting louder as the night goes on?
I think they're getting louder because this night is over-delivering as I knew it would.
As we just saw with our Fatal 4-Way, your reaction to Roxanne Perez joining up now with Judgment Day and retaining with Raquel.
Well, I think they're obviously a very successful team together, but it doesn't matter what I think. The real question is, what's Liv Morgan going to think?
That's a great point. Steph, we are closing in on a really big moment that we've all been anticipating. The Hall of Famer Trish Stratus against Tiffany Stratton. Now, you've been in the ring with Trish. You've been with her every step of the way through her Hall of Fame induction, my
Yes, I did induct her into the Hall of Fame, thank you.
What are your expectations for Trish tonight?
Well, Tiffany has been incredibly dominant so far this year. I mean, I think she's only had one loss. She's 25 years old or whatever it is, and now she's going up against Trish Stratus, who is arguably one of the GOATs of our business. And Trish always pulls out the stops. She surprises me every single time she's in that ring. It's been nearly 20
I guess coming up next is our WWE Women's Championship.
You never know. Trish could do it.
We will give you that exact perspective. The WWE Women's Championship coming up.
Right, coming up next is our Women's WWE Championship. As the champion, Tiffany Stratton will take on the challenger, the Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. Of course, Tiffy time.
Since becoming champion, I have realized that there has been a target on my back. Some people thought I was in over my head and that I'd let the pressure get to me. I am always ready.
Tiffany Stratton finds herself in the spotlight of WrestleMania against the 14-time
Of course,
champion.
and of course,
What a win at WrestleMania for Tiffany Stratton.
and Tiffany wins her WrestleMania debut against Charlotte Flair.
My sights are set on Evolution. And tonight, I have a surprise for everybody.
A Hall of Famer, perhaps the greatest women's champion of all time.
Trishy, what would Evolution be without some Stratusfaction? So I would like to offer you the opportunity to face me at Evolution for the WWE Women's Championship.
I've always said that careers are made of moments.
Just 5 months ago,
What a thunderous.
remember, 4 months ago, they tag teamed with each other at the Elimination Chamber, and especially the Elimination Chamber was in Trish Stratus's hometown of Toronto, Canada, and they won, and they secure a massive win against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae.
But you know what? Does have a pretty nice ring to it. 8-time champion.
I would just like to make one thing clear. It's not the Attitude Era anymore. This isn't gonna be easy.
I'm gonna do what I've been doing for 25 years. That is deliver Stratusfaction.
This is what we came for.
This is what we saw.
Don't mean saying wrestling's past is about to take on wrestling's future.
This is where we stand and we show what we're made of. This is what we
It's called evolution for a reason. Once I beat her, maybe then I'll be considered one of the GOATs.
Okay, Tiffany, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You've been on the main roster for what, like 2 years?
I will become an 8-time champion.
This is one of the trailblazers. This is one of the women who paved the way for people like you.
A career-defining moment. Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus in Evolution.
This is what we live for.
All right, here we go.
The Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. Her first
Hall of
singles
Famer
match in 18 years. And it's for the WWE Women's Championship. And speaking of the championship, you notice her gear tonight, Wade. Talked to Trish earlier on today. She says she's paying homage to the OG women's title from what she called the golden era.
Any era that involves Trish Stratus
Oh, that is cool.
The golden era as far as I'm concerned.
The classic women's championship.
And quite frankly, the baddest woman who has ever walked the face of the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it out early. Thank you, Trish.
We're going to become an 8-time world champion tonight.
Can Trish do it?
It's Tiffy time.
On January 3rd of this year, Tiffany Stratton cashed in a Money in the Bank contract to defeat Nia Jax to win the WWE Women's title. Over the past 7 months, Wade, she has knocked off the likes of Nia Jax on 3 different occasions, including a last woman standing match. She's beaten Charlotte at WrestleMania. She knocked off Bayley. And tonight, an opportunity to take out a Hall of Famer in Trish Stratus. What a year for Tiffany Stratton.
For what, 3 to 4 years since Tiffany Stratton debuted in NXT. Tiffany has done nothing but show an astounding capacity to learn, adapt, and grow no matter the obstacle put in her path. She is slowly but surely carving out an all-timer career, and she is just getting started.
All right, you guys, you ready for the women's WWE Women's Championship? Let me know in the chat.
Just a moment. Head up to Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus.
Can Trish do it?
And her opponent, from Briar Lake, Minnesota, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
Many comparisons between Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. Both women winning their first world championship at 25 years old. In fact, Trish was a mentor to Tiffany Stratton through much of Tiffany's first WrestleMania season this year. In fact, they teamed together back in March in Trish's hometown of Toronto. Part of the Elimination Chamber event and a tag team matchup, and we're very successful.
Here we go. Bell has rings.
And Trish acted as a kind of mentor at times during her early days as the champ.
All right.
For Tiffany
They're going to lock up.
But I did interview them both at SmackDown, and things got a little heated between them when Tiffany Stratton was implying she was doing a massive favor to the Hall of Famer Trish by granting her this opportunity. Trish retorting, no, I earned this, and I'm going to be teaching you a lesson tonight.
And Trish Stratus, she's someone who's dedicated her life to the business.
Of course, takedown.
Tonight, and if she does win the championship, Wade, how does that change the landscape of WWE?
It would be an ultimate shock for me. It is so hard to stay razor sharp, as you mentioned yourself. There just hasn't been those
what a takedown
for Trish Stratus.
And to tell you the truth, Trish still hasn't lost a step at all.
You can go to the treadmill all you want. You can work out in a gym. Go in the swimming pool. There's no matching reps in that ring. And you and I were there last night, Saturday night main event, and what a matchup it was between
Trish still got it.
Goldberg looking for
I think
this is kind of
Trish was going for the
kind of match.
Well, Trish Stratus is not
going for the bulldog.
Goldberg did. And out Stratus now.
Wow.
Trish just doesn't lose a step, does she?
She hasn't. Trish still got it.
This goes on, I start to question the endurance of Trish Stratus, given what I've said about match sharpness and lack of reps.
Oh, slaps.
For the young champ.
Wow.
Yeah. Friendship goes out the window when the women's championship is on the line, and now fisticuffs begin.
Yeah, this is more like it. Forget the sportsmanship. Throw that out the window. I want to scrap. How badly do you want the gold, Trish?
Trish Stratus is 49 years old, and she still hasn't lost a step.
Stratus able to get the shoulder up.
And I've been so impressed with Tiffany Stratton. She's not one of those newcomers to Raw and SmackDown who's going to walk around on eggshells. Believe she is firmly entitled to the spotlight right now and is not going to be pushed around by anybody in the locker room.
Well, wait, she's earned it, right? I mean, Tiffany Stratton has lived up to the hype.
Undoubtedly, it's a game-changing superstar.
Oh, look at that.
She has gymnastic abilities. Former Miss Team USA athlete alongside the likes of
wait a
Simone
minute.
Biles, and she knows exactly how to use that skill set. And
Snap suplex and tried to bury Trish on the apron. Trish was able to counter, and now Stratus sending Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, wow.
Those stratospheres to the
stratosphere. Trish, like I said, Trish has not lost a step.
Stratus, but it's already coming in handy in this one, catching the champ by surprise there.
And guys, that is the question. If Trish wins this match, that means she will go on to SummerSlam and defend the title against Jade Cargill. Because guys, we got to remember, Jade Cargill is the queen of the ring, and she has a championship opportunity at SummerSlam. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, Jade Cargill will take on either Trish Stratus or Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship.
Teamed with her best friend Lita. Mickey James and Alicia Fox, and now Trish Stratus mounting Tiffany Stratton and delivering the right hand.
It's one thing getting the upper hand on someone like Tiffany Stratton. It's another thing maintaining it, although Trish is doing a hell of a job of that right here.
Oh, the DDT. Oh, Trish got her.
Cover again by Stratus. Stratton's got a power out again.
And Stratton just hasn't really got out of the blocks tonight. I was not anticipating this after the wars we saw, as you mentioned, with Charlotte at WrestleMania 41, and of course multiple times with the powerhouse Nia Jax.
The chop.
This looks like a
another chop.
Who was almost
another chop
for this kind of onslaught from Trish.
But again, we talked about how well they know each other. Stratus.
This is the classic Trish Stratus we know. What a slap! Oh, what a slap back!
Jade Cargill in a few weeks.
Oh, a slap!
Yeah, 3 weeks from this weekend.
Real motivation, but we are getting a generational dream match, in my opinion, right here and now. The champ starting to assert herself somewhat.
The official in this matchup, Jessica Carr, looking on as Stratton and Trish Stratus had a stalemate in the early going.
Uh-oh.
Now using her gymnastics background to deliver that back elbow to Stratus.
Manny, the greatest athlete in the industry, and that was effortless for Tiffany Stratton.
Now the into the knees. Unique offensive move by
1, 2,
Stratton,
and a kick out by Trish.
How brilliant is that from Tiffany Stratton? You're in there with a friend who you've tagged with and knows you well. Let's pull out something a little different from the playbook here.
I don't know if Tiffany is starting to get frustrated.
Type move into a backbreaker, knees up. I don't even know what you call that. I'm sure some nerd online will correct me. But wow, that was
And that's what it's all about, the WWE Women's Championship.
Tiffany Stratton will send Stratus across the ring into the corner. Stratus down.
Oh, there.
Through by Tiffany, though, and it's face kick to Stratus.
A devastating move, such quick reactions, able to get up and back on the attack like that.
And now Tiffany looking to head up to the top rope. Stratus is in trouble. Tiffany Stratton gonna fly with a swanton. Oh my goodness!
1, 2, and a kick out.
Trish gets the shoulder up, but what about the impact off the swanton?
This is a visual oxymoron. Something this beautiful should not be so painful, but it is tense all around for Tiffany Stratton. But hats off to Trish, who's still on right now.
And Stratton now went to the second rope, was knocked off by Trish Stratus. Perhaps looking for the prettiest moonsault ever.
Tiffany was probably going for the prettiest moonsault. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Trish now.
Off the... Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
Bulldog, perhaps.
Too much left in the tank of the champion here.
Uh-oh.
And now Tiffany Stratton sent
That's classic Trish Stratus. Oh, chick kick.
Kick to the head.
Yeah, little
kick.
1, 2.
Trish kick out at 2 by Stratton.
Well, you can never question the toughness of Tiffany Stratton after the 6 months she's had here in WWE and the wars she has been in.
Trish is setting her up.
Without a major fight.
Classic Trish went for Stratus faction, blocked by Tiffany Stratton, who's now got Trish up on her shoulders. Senton. And now Tiffany, top rope.
The knees.
Baited in there by Trish Stratus. And here we go, Cole.
And now she hits
Stratus faction. Is she going to do it? 1, 2. Oh! I thought it was over.
If you are a Trish
I thought we was going to get a new champion.
Trish Stratus herself is the moment your heart sinks. Knees up here. Perfectly baited in the jab. There's the ball.
The Stratus, I thought it was over.
Until that guarantee was cancelled with that kick.
Oh, man.
Tiffany Stratton.
I thought Trish had her.
Stratus showing why she's one of the best ever. The Hall of Famer.
Really showing out tonight here in Atlanta at Evolution.
And now Trish.
What is Trish doing?
Trish headed up to the top rope.
Not typically a high flyer.
Trish Stratus looking for a moonsault. Tiffany Stratton got the knees up. Trish Stratus trying to pull one out of her best friend's playbook. Lita with a moonsault. An Alabama slam by Tiffany.
There it is.
I mean, hard on the back of the head, and now in the drop zone.
There it is.
Ever.
1, 2, 3. What a match!
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Trish Stratus. Among those that Tiffany Stratton has slayed.
So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that means at SummerSlam, it will be Tiffany Stratton defending her championship against Jade Cargill.
You are better than the rat, and that is the prettiest moonsault you will ever see. And it got the dub tonight. Big retention for the champ, whose legend continues to grow.
It is indeed Tiffy time at Evolution.
What a match.
What an impressive performance by Tiffany Stratton.
Trish Stratus, too, who was superb tonight. Overcompeted and getting within a whisker of victory. But you're going to be pretty damn special if you're going to take the gold away from this woman.
Tiffany Stratton, impressive victory tonight over that woman, the Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus, who once
nothing
again
to take away from Trish.
Stood out on the grand stage.
Nothing to take away from Trish. Trish put on a hell of a performance. Trish put on a good performance.
You know, Wade, you have to wonder every time you see Trish Stratus compete at this point in her career, whether it's the final time. But Trish Stratus, once again, impressive tonight.
Right. Got to give it to Trish.
This November.
It is quite the feeling here. It is electric.
The Padres
All right, commercial break.
It's a whole new lineup. When WWE.
An absolutely incredible scene.
It's Petco Park.
A slugfest for the ages.
Oh my goodness. The epic performance that no one will ever forget.
WWE Survivor Series San Diego. Tickets on sale now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this past Friday at Petco Park in San Diego, the great Rey Mysterio, the Hall of Famer, would throw out the first pitch wide and outside, but a good effort by Rey. He, of course, was in San Diego to promote Survivor Series, which comes to Petco Park for the very first time the last Saturday of November. Thanksgiving weekend. Survivor Series comes to Petco Park in San Diego.
Can't wait.
Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. She is a three-time women's champion, a WWE Hall of Famer, held titles for the third longest amount of
WWE
time
Hall of Famer.
in WWE women's history. Medusa is here.
Medusa Blazer.
In the house.
And she has the original WWE Women's
10, Medusa
Championship.
battled this woman, Leilani Kai, to retain the women's title. She is a one-time world champion. She is a two-time tag team champion. Welcome back, Leilani Kai.
Leilani Khan. We got another one.
A special thank you to Dorothy for the official theme song of Evolution, Tombstone Town, Outlaw Country Remix. The song features Laney Gardner, a rising country music artist who performed the national anthem at this year's Royal Rumble, and legendary guitarist Slash. Listen now on Spotify and Apple Music. Stars are out here in Atlanta tonight, including my man Metro Boomin.
Metro.
Three-time Grammy-nominated record producer and songwriter based right here in
Shout out to
Atlanta.
Metro.
GTA was the theme song for Bad Blood 2024. Little Yachty is here.
Lil Yachty.
Two-time Grammy Award-nominated rapper and singer from right here in Atlanta. Currently touring with Tyler, the Creator. Strap in.
Oh, here we go. Coming up next is the no holds barred. Jade Cargill takes on Naomi, but then the special guest referee, Bianca Belair. I'm ready for this match. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the million-dollar question, will Bianca Belair call this down the middle?
Jade, you hate the fact that no matter what you do, I'm the one with the power to take it all away. Just like I took away months from your career. Just like I took away the tag titles. Just like I took away the big three.
And I don't understand.
Because I told y'all I was done accepting scraps. And look at me now. Miss Money in the bank. So I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Naomi took everything away from me. She took my friendships, my title, and my health. I refuse to let anyone take one more thing away from me.
The powerhouse who has taken
Exactly. This rivalry has to come to an end.
I am the Storm, and I can't wait to tear through this Queen of the Ring tournament. And when the dust settles, I will be your next Queen of the Ring.
Caught, intercepted by Cargill.
And then she won Queen of the Ring.
Is your Queen of the Ring.
Jade Cargill has an opportunity to win her first singles championship. She's going to SummerSlam.
But before she gets to SummerSlam, she has to put an end to with Naomi.
You okay?
I'm tired of this once and for all. Give me Naomi.
And look who's back home.
And of course,
Bianca
the
Belair.
EST.
She's been dealing with an injury that's had her out of action.
Yeah, she's dealing with an injury that she's been ever since she broke her fingers at WrestleMania earlier this year in that triple threat match.
Talk about. What do you want from me? Look, I know our friendship has been off the rails lately. Let's just
Bianca made it clear she's done with you, Naomi. She made it clear she was done with you.
Our friend and threw her on the windshield of a car, and you lied about it to me for months. I trusted you.
And
you
it's
know, Bianca, I would hate for something bad to happen to you right here and right now.
Naomi is delusional. That's what she is.
A storm is on its way to the ring.
Well, clearly no trust left whatsoever between any of the former members of the Big Three.
SmackDown is my home, and right now, my home is divided.
Jade and Naomi. No holds barred, no restrictions at Evolution.
And then it escalated last night at Saturday night's main event.
Someone who can maintain order in your no-holds-barred match.
Oh, yeah!
Bianca Belair will be the special guest referee. Will she call it down the middle?
The following is a no-holds-barred match!
Here we go.
In this match, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no holds barred. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
I'm on my own.
And here comes the special guest referee.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome special guest referee, Bianca Belair.
And guys,
We were talking earlier.
and guys, the question is, what is going through Bianca's mind right now?
Yeah, where do Belair's loyalties really lie? Hasn't spoken to either Naomi or Jade really since Elimination Chamber. Has stated she trusts neither woman. Naomi broke into Belair's house a couple of months ago, made threats to Belair's family, but then Cargill never clued Belair into the fact that it was Naomi who attacked Cargill and allowed Belair to then tag with Naomi, potentially putting Belair in the line of fire to this
match
version
right here.
of Naomi. So
what you're saying is Bianca should call this down the middle because she doesn't favor either one of these women.
Well, that might be a point, but we did see
Right.
Belair refereeing a little earlier this year.
Nice
between Io Sky
referee
and
attire.
And I will say I thought it was a
Oh,
terrible
no.
performance, far from EST It was W-O-R-S-T.
Yeah,
That spells worse.
That messed a lot of things up on the road to WrestleMania, didn't it?
Yes, indeed. So hopefully, Belair gets her act together in the stripes tonight.
And there is the woman who carries the briefcase, the contract, Money in the Bank.
Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Miss Money in the Bank, Naomi!
Not thinking about the contract tonight, she's thinking about surviving Jade Cargill in no holds barred.
This
Pinfall or
has to
submission is
end.
how you win. No countouts, no disqualifications. Really, wait, anything goes.
Well, you are a brave man predicting what Naomi is thinking right now, because this is a disturbed, manic version of a superstar we have known and loved for the past 15-plus years. It's very difficult to love Naomi at the moment because this woman is unhinged.
Well, if you like evil, you can love her. Evolution is presented tonight by Maybelline New York, the official cosmetics partner of WWE.
I certainly do love the outfits of Naomi. Perhaps the
Come on, Naomi, leave this woman alone.
As they come, and your best
Naomi's trying to get Bianca to try to screw Jade out of this match. All right, here we go.
Is coming.
Here comes the Queen of the Ring. The Storm.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida, the 2025 Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill.
This is the fourth women's no-holds-barred match in WWE history. The first for Jade Cargill and Naomi tonight. Jade, of course, beat Naomi back at WrestleMania.
Oh, here we go!
A little time, heading out to the aisleway, trying to use the
here we go!
You may not have heard it amidst the roar and the music, but there was a ding, ding, ding from the referee, Bianca Belair. We are officially on
Let's
the
go.
way.
We're on our way. Come on, Jade. There's got to be a must-win situation for Jade Cargill.
Tap out if there's a submission, because anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. Naomi driven into the steel step. Jade Cargill as angry as they come against a woman who put her through a car window, cost her a number of months of her career, cost her a tag team championship.
The beginning of the end of the big three, but it is a end that has not quite arrived yet. I suspect
Jade.
the end comes one way or another at the conclusion of this matchup.
You know, Naomi, you mentioned the change in attitude before. She really went off the deep end when she started to become extremely jealous of the burgeoning relationship between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
That's what it is. It's jealousy.
The third member of the
good.
Stick to no avail, and Cargill with a kick.
Good. I'm glad Cargill
big three by,
managed
most
to.
importantly, Jade Cargill, and there was some bitterness that developed within
The kick
Naomi.
up.
Her perspective being that the newcomer, Jade Cargill, had simply stepped over her.
The good thing.
And was essentially treating her like a funkadactyl, and that just ain't good enough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a minute.
Talk about the past. As Jade Cargill now drags out a table.
Jade Cargill, the greatest physical specimen this industry has ever seen, male or female.
Come on.
Wrong earlier, there is an
Get that table set up.
evolution, and that end point apparently is Jade Cargill.
And let's not forget, Jade Cargill is the queen of the ring. She won the tournament. She already has a guaranteed title opportunity against now Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam for the WWE Women's Championship.
Which is why you need Naomi firmly in the rear view mirror so you can focus exclusively on that opponent.
Yeah, because Naomi has the wild card in her pocket, the contract. She can cash it anytime, any place. Make no mistake about it. whatever happens tonight, she's going to target Jade or Tiffany come SummerSlam. And now Naomi, kendo stick in hand, and it's Naomi's turn. The reason she wears caution tape.
Oh no!
It looked like a crime scene out here for a
And even Bianca felt that.
Your body simply cannot be protected against this crazed woman swinging a kendo stick with wild abandon.
What happened to Naomi? She's a feel the glow.
Exactly. That's the thing. It still breaks. Like even Bianca said it a couple of months ago. Like, we were heartbroken. These like, I even tweet this a number of months ago. Like, it breaks my heart that these three women are not seeing eye to eye with each other. It's all because of jealousy. I wanted to see them like the big three. They could have been a faction. They could have been. It's just like this. Like, I could have, like Naomi, Jade, and Bianca. They could have easily became a faction. The big three. They could have took over the women's division.
I bet you can't lift it as easily as Jade Cargill.
But instead, Naomi ruined that because of jealousy.
Oh, and a kick right to the shoulder.
Jade Cargill getting softened up by the minute here.
And now Naomi face first to Cargill off the steel chair. Covered by Naomi, looking to win, no holds barred. And a kick out at two by the Storm.
It really is a matchup that favors two things in competitors. Number one, physical toughness, obviously, and I'll not put too much in between these two. The other part that really favors you.
It's a good thing that Naomi, Bianca is using her other hand, because I think her left hand is still injured. Her two of her left fingers are still injured due to the match at WrestleMania and that triple threat match.
Naomi now can use the chain to her advantage.
Oh no.
Trying to rearrange the facial features of Jade Cargill here.
Of course, this is. Oh look. Look! Oh wow! Look at the power of the Storm.
Saving herself there, being able to power out, and now it's Naomi sent to the center of the ring.
And like I mentioned, guys, this is completely. It's like, what is going through the mind of Bianca Belair? Like, this is, like I said, this is heartbroken. Like, Bianca did not want to see this. She didn't want to see her two friends go at it like this. Oh!
Oh, there was no pull on that one at all, just cleaning the cloth.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jade Cargill just grabbed the camera from the cameraman, and now going to be up close and personal.
Well, that's going to be expensive at TKO. Those things are about 100 grand each.
There goes your paycheck. And now Jade.
Oh, no.
Can't toss down to the top of Naomi. And Jade now measuring Naomi.
Oh, there it is.
Bomb kick, bullseye, the one you can't see coming with a garbage can on your head, Naomi.
Naomi the Grouch.
Absorbing that with the face.
Whoa.
With that toolbox that she's lifted above her head. She's going to try to crush Naomi here. And Naomi just rolled out of harm's way.
Oh my God, that was from about 12 feet in the air, and you heard the thud when it landed. With tools.
That would have crippled Naomi. And now Cargill. Naomi drives her kidney first into the apron. And now Cargill sent right into an announce table.
Got out of the way quick this time. I got nailed by Cargill a few weeks ago, not twice.
It's been dangerous out here the past couple of nights.
Yes, yeah. Joe Tex got caught up a few days ago.
Oh no!
Goodness, right into a TV monitor that we have in front of our announce desk here. Causing it to short circuit. Bianca Belair's got to check on Jade.
Oh no!
Oh, you can smell the smoke and almost burning skin or hair here.
I missed this one. Naomi. Well, I'd be surprised if Jade Cargill didn't get electrocuted there.
Right.
They well have. As Naomi now drags the table out from underneath the ring. Cargill has barely moved, allowing Naomi to do what she wants, to set up the table to use however she wants.
Suppose you can't submit if you're unconscious. Belair taking a very close look at her former friend, Jade Cargill.
You don't have to. You can stop all this right now. We don't have to be fighting like this. You okay? You want to keep going? We're making a move.
Obviously concern with Bianca Belair to the well-being of Jade Cargill. Oh, and Naomi. Low enziguri there, almost a basement enziguri to the back of the neck.
At this point, clearly Naomi can slow things down to her own pace because there's nothing.
Oh, come on!
Look at this, using the legs of that table as a weapon, driving them into the face and the eyes of Jade Cargill, trying to disfigure the Storm.
That is sick.
That would be.
Naomi's sick.
Your opponent take an eyeball out in the process.
And Naomi's laughing about it. Like she thinks that it's sick.
It's no holds barred. Those are technically the rules, however distasteful it may be.
Now Naomi sending Cargill to the apron. And this may be over pretty shortly.
And Cargill, it appears, should not have signed up for this matchup, not with this opponent.
Yeah, dangerous Naomi.
Exactly, with all of this happening.
Yeah, something happened, a couple of screws loose to Naomi as of late.
Right, and the craziest.
Can't wipe the smirk off.
Oh, come on, Naomi. Oh, no. Jade Cargill just went through the table. And Jade is out.
Got to get Cargill back in the ring to try to pick up the victory. Naomi still simmering after that loss at WrestleMania. I've not forgotten it.
And still Naomi isn't done. I mean, there's nothing coming back the way of offense from Jade Cargill.
Oh, planted on the chair.
Oh, no.
Covered by Naomi for the win. No holds barred. Kick out by Cargill.
Jade kicked out.
Sluggish kick out by Jade Cargill. I'm astounded there was a kick out at all.
Is Naomi?
But that tank is
looks to me like Naomi's bleeding.
This was the moment through the Slim Jim table when Jade Cargill, her body battered and broken tonight by a woman who has been completely dominant on him.
Oh, look at that.
Demented, sadistic.
You know, we mentioned earlier that Cargill's got the title opportunity at SummerSlam already 3 weeks away, but you have to wonder what a loss in no holds barred to her bitter enemy Naomi would do to her psyche heading into that match.
Right.
The psyche, I'm more concerned about the body.
Yeah, because here's the thing about this.
Not much after this.
Jade Cargill may not make it to SummerSlam.
Cargill. And looking perhaps for the death blow here.
And it's as good as over for me right now. And Belair helpless to do anything because Cargill just won't give up.
Now with the chair placed on the body of Cargill.
Oh, no.
Naomi going to make her way up to the rope. Cargill!
Oh!
To the spine. Recovery by Cargill.
Wait, what is she doing?
Oh, this is crazy, Cole. This is crazy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what the hell?
From up there.
Jaden?
No way.
And she's going to hit the Jaden up top of the rope? Oh, that's it.
Jaden through the table.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
What a win.
By the Queen of the Ring. The #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Jade Cargill. We learned a lot about the Storm tonight.
And
wow. Just one shot was all it took. After 90% of the abuse going the way of the Storm, Naomi just taking too long, taking her eye off Jade Cargill, and this one shot through the table. Jade Cargill.
1, 2, 3.
She's unyielding as
what a win.
May well be unbreakable.
Jade Cargill with revenge here tonight. The win in no holds barred over Naomi.
And that Bianca did the right thing. She called it down the middle.
Here we go.
What a match.
Undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez faces undefeated three-division King Terrence Bud Crawford in a historic clash that transcends titles on Saturday, September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event that marks the beginning of a bold new era in boxing. Register now for access to pre-sale tickets before they go on sale to the general public at WWE.com/boxing. Programming reminder tonight, it is the Evolution post-show immediately following the main event of WWE Evolution. Joe Tessitore host with Jackie Redmond, Big E, and Triple H among the guests on the panel tonight. You know, 20 women are going to enter this. Only one will leave victorious. Everyone competing for a championship match at Clash in Paris. Who has what it takes to be the last one standing in the ring? It's every woman for themselves.
All right, coming up next
the Evolution Battle Royal.
is our Battle Royal.
Tomorrow night, a couple hours down the road on I-20 in Birmingham, Alabama, and a massive, massive matchup. It is a gauntlet match to determine who faces Gunther for the World Championship at SummerSlam.
Oh, wow.
CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight, Penta, Braun Breaker. Who's going to run the gauntlet? LA Knight and company.
Wow.
Tomorrow night, an opportunity to
what an opportunity to face Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a battle royal in which the winner will receive a championship match at Clash in Paris. Introducing first, from Scottsdale, Arizona, WWE Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella!
Nikki Bella on the Today Show last week talked about returning to WWE. She said it's, quote, part of a new era for me. A piece of me I need to find, and I want to do that in the ring. Nikki Bella says she wants to prove something to herself now and not to everyone else.
Soaking up the adulation. Welcome back, Nikki Bella. Known this woman since the early days of Florida Championship Wrestling back in 2007. Can she do the unthinkable tonight and earn herself a World Championship opportunity?
Accompanied by the Secret Service from Victoria, BC, Chelsea Green!
Wade, what's interesting about this is all three of these women are in this battle royal.
Well, it has been a great day for Chelsea FC. They just won the World Club Cup against Paris Saint-Germain. And can the woman that the team were named after, Chelsea Green, alongside her secret Hervis, go one better and get the dub here tonight? I mean, you're right, Cole. Three teaming up against the rest of the field.
What happens?
They have to have a major advantage.
Yeah, but what if it comes down to these three? Do you think that Alba and Piper are actually going to allow Chelsea to win?
Yeah, that's when you call rank as the boss. That's how it works. You used to be my boss. You used to make me do all the donkey work. Not anymore. Things have changed, right, Michael Cole? We're equals now. And you play the ball down.
Look at that. Nikki Bella.
Entrances continue for the Battle Royal.
That won't take, would you?
Oh, well, here comes another veteran. Natalia. Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree.
Jada Parker from NXT. Here's a dark horse that I can believe that's going to probably win this. Lash Legend. Another NXT star. Lola Vice. Selena Vega.
Selena Vega.
They kind of got the name wrong. She's not actually the champion anymore. The champion is Jilly. Kalani Jordan. Oh, man. The cunning. Tatum Paxley.
And Easy Dame.
Easy Dame. Remember, Easy Dame and Tatum Paxley actually cost Izzy a chance to get at the women's NXT North American Championship. B-Fab. Oh, Michi. Ivy Nile. Wait, who's this? Oh, Candice LeRae.
The ring filling up with WWE superstars for a battle royal in which the winner gets a world title opportunity at Clash in Paris.
Uh-oh. Here comes the irresistible force. Nia Jax.
From San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
You know, way back in 2018, at the very first Evolution, Nia Jax won the Women's Battle Royal. Can she do it again tonight and earn a championship opportunity?
I mean, she's automatically installed as my favorite. Too strong for the field, but add to that her body, the poison pixie, Candice LeRae, apparently by her side. Candice LeRae, sometimes with DIY, hit tonight. Realigning with Nia Jax, that has to be the pick. That's the woman the rest of the field needs to watch out for.
And this one.
Oh, man. The Night Angel. Stephanie Valkyrie.
From San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Valkyrie.
You know, Wade, almost 1 year to the day, Stephanie McCare made her debut in WWE. And what a career she's had so far. NXT Women's Champion, NXT North America's Champion, only woman to hold those two titles at the same time. Of course, now a member of the Monday Night Raw roster and a golden opportunity here tonight to perhaps earn a world title opportunity.
And you missed the most important part. A lot of women's heads have gone bouncy, bouncy over the past 12 months. Thanks to Vakir, if that happens tonight, the roof is coming off this place.
The Devil's Kiss.
Bouncy, bouncy.
So that's what you call it.
And here comes the United States Women's Champion.
She is the WWE Women's United States Champion, Julia.
First on the scene around the same time as Stephanie McCare. Took over NXT, won the championship. Now she's the United States Champion, dominating Friday Night SmackDown. Julia is a joy to watch.
Came into WWE with a huge global reputation, well earned. That reputation seems to grow week by week, as does the trophy cabinet. We've got one right here, the United States Championship. You mentioned we could add to that very soon with victory here tonight.
But here's the thing, guys. Can Julie, if she wins this match, that means she can actually hold 2 championships.
Hit the floor. You are eliminated. The last woman in the ring. For an opportunity. A world title. Clash. Paris. The end of August.
All right, come on. Let's get this bell ring. Come on, ring the bell. Ring the bell.
There's a SmackDown corner and there's a Raw corner.
Come on, ring the bell.
3 separate factions here.
All for familiarity, of course. Friendships.
And here we go.
Any type of strategy, Wade, for this type of thing?
Keep away from Nia Jackson.
Oh, wow, the first elimination.
Get the memo in time.
Nia eliminated Tatum Paxley. She's now eliminated Izzy Dame.
The curtain's gone.
Holds elimination records in the Women's Royal Rumble. Was always dominant in these
Oh, look at this.
Well, 2 NXT superstars thrown out earlier. Now 2
Oh,
NXT
wow.
superstars, Kalani Jordan and Jada Parker, trying to team up against Nia Jax. Best leaving that to someone else, ladies.
And Kalani Jordan now on the apron, knocked into
Oh, wait a minute.
women Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley, who were eliminated.
Now Jordan's feet have not touched the floor here. Technically, she is still legal.
Yeah, she's on her announce table.
I mean, you're kind of stuck on an island now, Kalani. It might be night over.
Not sure if Kalani can make the jump to the apron.
No chance, not without a run-up.
Yeah, Kalani's probably going to have to pull off a Kofi Kingston.
Trying to be creative here.
At the barricade behind us.
Right.
She's trying to figure out what she needs to do here.
This is why you need to study Kofi Kingston tapes.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, the way Kofi has survived the Royal Rumble over the years.
Kofi Kingston surviving Royal Rumbles and Battle Royals.
Look at Kalani Jordan.
Wait a minute.
Kalani was a gymnast, remember, at Michigan State, and she's showing off now. Her feet haven't touched the floor. Kalani now.
She just pulled just like Kofi Kingston.
To the Battle Royal. What a performance by Kalani Jordan.
Nice job, Kalani. Rare skill set.
I know Kofi Kingston was loving that. Oh, the NXT stars going at it.
Huge shock here for one of the NXT women pull this.
Oh,
but my
wow.
has
Lash Legend.
She is going to the top in this industry. She's been superb at NXT, and you're getting a little taste of that right now, Ivy.
Like I said, I think Lash Legends is the odds-on favorite, for my opinion, to win this match. That's my pick.
Goes right after Lash Legend. Nia has been so dominating over the years.
I'll tell you right now, powerful women do not like other powerful women. That's how it works in the game of WWE. And now Nia Jax is trying to sweep out Lash Legend before she gets any kind of momentum here.
If it's not Lash Legend, then these are my honorary picks to win it. Either Stephanie Valkyrie, Nikki Bella.
Chad Gable made a point before he went
who else?
to tell Ivy Nile to take out Stephanie
Kalani
Vaquero.
Jordan,
That appears to be what Ivy's trying to
Lola
do.
Vice.
Nile is about as aggressive a superstar
who else?
as I've ever seen. Pitbull by name, Pitbull by nature, but whoa! Left herself hanging there, is about to get dragged out by Vaquero with that arm bar.
And look at Julie, a big smile on her face. The opportunity to eliminate Ivy Nile, and she does.
Don't turn your back on Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella is in the main event of the first Evolution. Ronda Rousey back in 2018. She returns to the scene tonight for an opportunity.
Those are my and Nia Jax. I'm gonna say that. Those are my top 5 honorary picks to win this match. But my dark horse to win this match is indeed Lash Legend.
Like each other, both billed as the future. Pretty much entered at the same time as you mentioned.
And Stephanie now with a forearm to Julie.
The Uprising Stars on the main roster going at it.
Middle of the ring, headbutt by Julia. And by Vaquero.
So difficult with so many bodies fighting around you to try and get some space.
Headbutts from one another.
Scrambling the brains of one another here. No one seemingly getting enough.
Oh, nice suplex by Stephanie.
That changed quickly, didn't it?
And Nikki Bella now getting involved. Goes after Vaquero.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Nikki doesn't want to be there!
Hope Booker T's watching.
Oh, damn it!
And Chelsea.
Damn it, Chelsea!
Breaking things up.
I love Chelsea, but that was an error, Chelsea. Nobody wanted that.
Oh.
Showing complete disrespect to Nikki Bella. Nikki now double leg takedown, mounts and pounds. And now the secret Purvis for Chelsea Green get involved. And now a triple team on Nikki.
A well-oiled machine is the secret Hervis.
Well, we're going to save Nikki Bella.
I need a little more oil after that one.
Adding in Maxine.
The bodies are dropping.
Oh, look at that.
Hopes are fading for certain women here who cannot pick themselves up.
Maxine Dupree.
So much better than Otis's version.
Oh, much better. And now the elbow delivered.
Maxine, who's been
all right, get him out of there.
Natalia
Wait a minute.
Tyson Kidd's dungeon.
I'm not sure what that was all about.
Oh, no.
And now Natalia going to do one of her own.
Stop it, Natalia. You're a technician.
Now Kalani Jordan going after the most winningest woman in the WWE, Natalia.
Big discus clothesline there from Natalia, about to power out the young up-and-comer.
And now
oh, no.
Parker eliminates Natalia.
Oh, no.
Two sides to Natalia.
Jada, turn around.
The decimator.
And now Maxine.
Oh.
Jada Parker eliminated her mentor, Natalia.
And I would not back many women in a slugfest against Jada Parker. This is one powerful woman.
And then, to your point, we're going to just lift up and dump Maxine over the top rope.
A real mean streak. There's Jada Parker.
Oh, no.
Off the apron and eliminated is Maxine. And now Jada Parker looking to eliminate Candice LeRae.
Nice one, Jada Parker. You got to pounce when you get the opportunity in this game, but that veteran wiles of Candice LeRae keeping her in this one.
Jada Parker now knocks.
Oh, there's Candice LeRae. She's gone.
Candice LeRae, you're doing it again.
Always do that. It is evolution.
She is going to kill you. She was so upset.
I knew. She told me that last time. And now look at Secret Hervis.
Oh, the long back attack in stereo.
V.R.G.
You're a disgrace, you know that, Michael Cole.
Oh no, Jada's gone.
Well, 2-on-1 is always going to give you the advantage in this kind of game. A nice effort, though, from NXT's Jada Parker. But Kalani Jordan still in this one for the black and gold brand.
Nia Jax.
Oh, whoa.
Kalani out to the apron, and Candice
Oh, come on!
eliminated in the match. But again, no disqualifications, and Kalani Jordan has been eliminated. By Candice.
Whoa! Oh, no.
Candice LeRae, didn't you?
I did. Candice LeRae.
But my wits end. Oh, nice from Lash Legend dropping Nia Jax. What a statement that is. And rolling out under the bottom rope was Nia Jax. And technically, of course, not eliminated there. Referees got their eyes on that one.
Zelina Vega looking for code red against Julia, the woman who took the United States Championship from her. Backslide now on the apron.
A dangerous place to fight it out in a battle royal. One slip and it's all over, or one knee to the jaw, and it might be all over, but Vega hanging on here. Not been a great few weeks for Zelina Vega, losing that United States Championship that you mentioned. It might be about to get worse.
Julia looking to put Zelina away. Zelina on the apron. Oh, bounce off the post. Julia trying to hang on.
Swinging out by her fingertips.
And Zelina Vega eliminates the United States Women's Champion.
Little bit of payback for Miss Vega there. Our anime aficionado. Set your heart ablaze, Zelina.
And now B-Fab and Piper Niven going after each other. Nobody home as Piper heads into the corner. B-Fab now with a big kick. Uh-oh, Piper dumping B-Fab out of the match.
And this is starting to get dangerous for all of the women in this matchup, aside from Chelsea and the Secret.
Michi's been eliminated.
Michi was eliminated on the other side of the ring. Michi is out. She was eliminated. Michi now trying to eliminate Chelsea Green. Alba Fire just sacrificed herself.
No, she went
through the, yeah, you're right.
The middle row, but Alba Fire is still legal.
Exactly right.
Saving the head. Chelsea Green.
That was a great move by Alba Fire. Saving Chelsea Green. Did not go over the top rope.
Pays you to know the rules of this kind of match
and
use them to your
Zelina,
advantage.
turn around.
Exactly what Alba Fire did there. Tough in the heat of the battle. Oh, what a showdown this is.
Yeah, Lash Legend and Zelina Vega. Huge size differential.
Like a bumblebee against the Rhino, and the Rhino is winning.
Lash trying to eliminate Zelina Vega.
Oh, no.
Trying to turn the
No, not my favorite, not my favorite.
Lash is just too strong. What a perfectly built athlete Lash Legend is. WNBA standout.
Pressing Zelina Vega, and Zelina's eliminated.
Zelina's good. Watch out!
Now Piper and Chelsea working together, going after Lash Legend as the field begins to thin out.
Yeah, this is when you really start targeting.
No, not my favorite.
In the matchup, and clearly that threat at this moment in time is Lash Legend for my money.
Chelsea in her secret purpose.
Salute! Stand up and salute!
For what? Oh, and from behind.
Oh, there!
Fire dumped out by Nikki Bella.
You never attack somebody who is saluting Chelsea Green. That was a cheap shot by Nikki Bella.
Well, she should be focusing on the match and not focusing on...
Chelsea Green saying, watch and learn as she mocks Nikki Bella now.
Mocking Lola Vice.
Nikki used to do that.
So does Lola Vice currently. And this year she did not take it kindly.
And now Chelsea Green with door up on her shoulders. And now Chelsea Green doing squats.
A workout.
Oh, and a spear by Nikki.
Oh.
There you go.
Get in there, Cole. Show them what you can do. Shake those hips. You do it in the
There you go. Oh, watch out. Oh.
Like that as Piper Niven blasts through Nikki Bella and Lola Vice.
The hips don't lie, do they, Michael Cole? And neither does Piper Niven when she says she's going
No.
to some chaos.
The powerhouse. Lola Vice on the apron trying to hang on in this matchup.
Lola's got those MMA credentials. I don't know if I back.
Oh, no. Damn it.
Legal in MMA, but not here in this battle.
And now Stephanie and Nikki Bella looking to eliminate Piper Niven in the
Yes!
And now Chelsea Green is all
Chelsea Green is on the low, no backup. Oh yeah, because Chelsea ruined it earlier. Now you finna get it. Yes!
Who needs Booker T when you've got an entire arena doing it for you?
Nikki Bella, Chelsea up top. Good night, Chelsea. And Chelsea Green eliminated. And Nia from behind.
Nia, who got knocked out of the ring under the bottom rope a little earlier.
Oh, please.
Nia Jackson, Nikki into the corner.
That's irate that she lost her championship earlier this year.
Oh, great Hurricane Rana by Nikki Bella.
Oh, my favorite is still in there.
Nikki looks absolutely fantastic. Has not missed a step, but can she get this one finished up? I don't think so, the way this is looking.
On the apron now, Nikki trying to drag Nia Jax over the top rope. Not sure how this is going to work out, but maybe it will.
Choke her out in the process. Whoa.
Lash Legend.
Oh, no.
Wasn't the woman she was aiming for.
And we are down. We're down to 3. Lash, Nia, Stephanie.
One from SmackDown, one from Raw, and one from NXT.
NXT, Raw, and SmackDown are represented in the final 3 of the Battle Royal.
Yeah, if I'm Stephanie Valkyrie, I'll let the heavyweights go at it.
From here, how good is Lash Legend?
Oh, look at Legend and the power. Yes. The power of Legend. Trying to eliminate Nia Jax.
Oh, my God.
Stephanie from behind as well. Nia on the apron.
What a feat of strength there from Lash Legend, and now it's 2-on-1.
Lash Legend. Ooh. Stephanie McCare trying to eliminate Nia Jax, who's trying to hang on, who's trying to survive. Big kick by Legend.
God, that was impressive from Lash. Can she finish?
And now using Stephanie McCare as a weapon. Nia's still hanging on. And Jax.
No, Jax is gone.
Down to Stephanie and Lash.
The favorite is out.
The two. My honorary favorite and my favorite is in this match. Raw versus NXT.
Oh, and Lash with a big kick. You could hear the explosion in this place.
Oh, those legs so long, so difficult to evade, and now the power of Lash Legend comes to the fore.
One of these two women gonna earn a world title.
Oh, wow.
Lash in Paris. Will it be McCare? Will it be Legend? Somebody could pick up the biggest win of their career here tonight. 619 by McCare.
Someone taking their career to new heights imminently.
And Stephanie's got to get back to the ring. Springboard off the top rope, caused by Lash Legend. The powerhouse Legend marching around the ring with Stephanie McCare.
Oh, Lash is the absolute best, isn't she?
And now Stephanie
Oh, no.
the top rope.
Oh,
Legend
no.
on the top rope
Whoa,
as
whoa, whoa.
well.
Legend got that grip strength, that wrist caught up.
Whoa.
Trying to hang on here. Both women on the apron.
Lash is getting choked out by those legs, though.
Stephanie McCare doing what she can on the apron now.
Oh.
Kiss. Legend eliminated. Stephanie McCare.
Oh, man, but Stephanie Valkyrie won.
Well, that was the greatest battle royal I have ever seen, and currently Michael Cole is getting assaulted by Nia Jax. He's getting force-fed a drink at ringside, but let's not take the attention away from Stephanie McCare, who went bouncy with that devil's kiss at exactly the right moment against Lash Legend, who was phenomenal.
That means
I cannot wait till we see more of her.
That means Stephanie Valkyrie has an opportunity to challenge whoever is the women's world champion.
Welcome to the big-time Lash Legend with this maneuver, ousting Nia Jax with a display of sheer power assisted by Stephanie McCare. And shortly we will be down 2-2.
It came down to McCare.
Dang, I thought it was Lash, but
Stephanie McCare punches her ticket to the biggest match of her career. Let's go up to Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon, Stephanie V.R.G.
Stephanie V.R.G., congratulations on an incredible victory, an incredible performance. And I have to ask you, and please bear with me, I'm going to try to ask you in Spanish. ¿Qué significa esta victoria para ti?
Wait, what did she say?
He dejado el alma en el ring. He dejado todo para cumplir mi sueño y ahora estoy aquí en mi casa en WWE y voy a seguir dominando. This is difficult for me. English is not my first language. But wrestling is my favorite language. And I need to say thank you. And every woman before me and before us, because for that reason, now we can make history.
I agree.
Thank you, every woman made the way for tonight. Evolution is a big show, and this experience in my career is amazing. And I promise, I will keep working hard because I promise you will remember my name forever. Porque yo soy la primera Stephanie V.R.G.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Evolution Battle Royal winner, Stephanie V.R.G.
Stephanie's going to Paris at the end of August for an opportunity at a world title. Congratulations to the Battle Royal winner, Stephanie Mikail.
Yeah. Like I said.
What a first year in WWE.
Wrestling is Stephanie Vickers' first language. She has displayed a Shakespearean-level grasp of it over the past 12 months, and that does not bode well for the rest of the women's locker room, especially whomever her opponent may be at Clash in Paris.
Exactly. Because coming up next is our main event. And the question is, who will Stephanie take on?
Absolutely. You're in big trouble tonight.
Man, what a PLE so far.
An absolutely incredible scene. This is what World Wrestling Entertainment is all about.
WWE Clash in Paris, Sunday, August 31st. Tickets on sale now.
Combo and individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. JETS Jets on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd. 3 weeks from now, are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Look who's here tonight. Wait, your buddy, Funny Marco. The YouTuber with more than 1 million subscribers, known for his great deadpan humor. And my buddy Quavo is here as well. Multi-platinum Atlanta rapper, songwriter, record producer, member of the former hip-hop group The Migos, and I dapped him up at one point. Said I did a pretty good job.
You've got a grill like that at home too.
I do. Hey, Ladies and gentlemen, once more, the Genies of the Sky and the Eradicator meet in the ring. Rhea Ripley looks to change the narrative of her history against Io Sky, who wants to continue her sheer dominance over Rhea. Two women with so much history, so many moments, and so many memories add to their storied saga tonight. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky for the Women's World Championship is next.
You've never defeated Io Sky in singles competition.
And now it's
Does
time
that
for our
affect your
main
psyche at
event.
all going into this match?
First, it was the Mae Young Classic. Then in NXT 2020.
Io's reign continues in NXT.
Then in March this year, she's shocked by winning the Women's World Champion. And then April of WrestleMania, Io still retained.
Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in a one-on-one matchup.
Io's always had my number every step of the way. Whether it was the Mae Young Classic to NXT, now for my Women's World Championship, that's always going to be on my mind, but I'm someone that likes to put this doubt into the fire that really sets me alight.
Mommy is the most dominant woman within this company.
Rhea Ripley is a genuine badass. How can you not be impressed?
This is my division because Mommy is always on top. Welcome to Monday Night Mommy! With Evolution just around the corner, I feel like I need to start getting my priorities straight.
The Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
You are wrong about one thing. You are not on top. Not without this. Nobody in this division can stop me.
From world of stardom to the top of the world.
It's my era.
One of the greatest in-ring competitors the women's division has ever seen.
Nobody in this division will ever take this championship from Io Sky. I want to defend against the best. That means defending against Rhea Ripley.
Io, I have nothing but respect for you. And if that is what you want, then I just want you to know that I'm gonna stop at nothing to get this back. So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
What a gutsy move by Io Sky, who will be the Women's World Champion.
I am the real Women's World Champion.
Here we go. It's main event time. I eat, sleep, breathe. The demons in your dreams. I eat, sleep, breathe.
So much has been made of one statistic. The fact that Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in her career. I had the opportunity to talk to Rhea Ripley this afternoon. I asked her about that. She looked me in the eyes and she said, Cole, guess what? I own it. That's on me. I haven't been able to get the job done against Io Sky, but I'm done talking about it. Tonight, I'm going to prove to the world why Mommy is always on top.
And those, to me, Cole, are just hollow words until you get the job done. In your career, you tend to favor fighting against certain superstars.
This has to be a must-win situation for Mommy, for Rhea Ripley.
May well have found her own kryptonite in the form of Io Sky, and that tough talk, the mantra, I think it belies the fact that Ripley in her head may well already feel defeated. She's never going to admit that publicly, but this, to Ripley, may be mission impossible.
Rhea looking to win her 4th World Championship. She competed at the very first Evolution in 2018,
the demons in your
United
dreams.
Kingdom
I eat,
Championship.
sleep, breathe.
She's won tag titles and NXT titles in the Royal Rumble. But tonight would feel oh so good for the Eradicator.
And here comes the champ.
The Women's World Champion, Io Sky. Remember what happened back in March when Io Sky shocked everyone, taking the championship from Rhea Ripley, paving her way to WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, where she went on to defend that championship in a triple threat match against Belair and Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley has always been of the opinion she never really got a fair shake in a one-on-one rematch for the gold against the woman who dethroned her, Io Sky. Well, that changes tonight. There can be no excuses after this evening's main event from Rhea Bloody Ripley.
The genius of the Sky, one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet today. Former Money in the Bank winner, a 2-time world champion, couple-time tag champ, NXT tag titles as well. Let's head up to Alicia Taylor.
It's main event time.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Women's World Championship! Introducing first, the challenger. From Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley. And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
It is the main event tonight of the second ever WWE Evolution, the all-women's premium live event that has wowed since the start tonight. Tiffany Stratton, earlier on, defending the WWE Women's Championship against Trish Stratus, and what was Trish's first singles match for a title in 18 years. And now Io Sky defends the Women's World title against Rhea Bloody Ripley. Official Jessica Carr will work this matchup, and we are underway. Wade, let's talk about the strategy in this, especially for Rhea Ripley, who's never beaten Io Sky. That's in her mind. It's in her It's going to affect her mentally, perhaps. How does she get it out of her head?
Was that Ted Lasso quote, be a goldfish? You've simply got to forget the past, if possible. Block it out right now. Realize you are in there with a human being. This is not kryptonite. You are the dominator, and you have to reinforce that now against Io Sky.
Yeah, Io Sky wants to create space, stay away from Rhea Ripley, allow her speed and agility and her high-flying maneuvers to take over. For Rhea Ripley, you want to wear Io Sky down, use your power, take her out of her game.
For me, this is the two best female wrestlers on planet Earth in 2025. Highly appropriate that we're closing out this incredible PLE with these two battling it out for the gold. The question remains, though, who is one and who is two?
You know, a lot was made back in at Night of Champions that Rhea Ripley needed a win over Raquel Rodriguez in that street fight. It was a must-win. Rhea covered a kick-out, and she did. She did the job. She picked up the victory. This is a must-win tonight, I believe, for Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, and that matchup against Raquel at Night of Champions was a major momentum builder. And this really is a momentum.
What a counter. The pinfall.
A little differently when you rack up those W's that you've historically perhaps struggled with.
What a...
And Io lands on her feet.
And the mocking, the mind games, getting
the mind games
of Rhea Ripley. Yeah,
from
Rhea,
Io.
that normally works, doesn't it? Not tonight, not against me.
Healthy show of respect. Remember, it was Io Sky who chose to defend her title at Evolution against Rhea Ripley. Said she wanted to face the best in the world. I'm sure the fact that she hasn't lost to Rhea probably figured into that as well.
Yeah, I don't believe a word of that from Io Sky. She wanted to beat a woman who she truly believes cannot beat her, and that woman is Rhea Ripley. What a statement it would be to pull out yet another win against the Eradicator.
And that is the great question. That is the question. Because here's the thing, if Io Sky retains tonight again, and then if she beats Rhea for the 5th consecutive time,
surprising to Io Sky.
What does that do for Rhea Ripley?
That she knows how to neutralize it.
Yeah, Io realizes that she's stuck in the corner there, trying to make her way out. Rhea Ripley said, "Hey, I had you."
Oh! Rhea with some mind games towards Io. Rhea says, "Come on, Io."
The chess game in the early going.
You already know this, okay? I respect you. I respect you too. Good. So let's fight.
Respect goes out the window when the fight starts, right?
She said,
came here for a show of respect. We came here for a bloodbath between two of the greatest on the planet.
Io got caught going up over the top, but she was able to recover.
Now we're heading that way.
And Io Sky, Rhea Ripley. Oh!
There it is.
That time.
Heaviest shot so far in the match, and it comes
uh-oh.
from Io Sky.
Oh, I guess we're going to go flying.
Again gets in the head of Ripley.
Champion's advantage, too, for Io. He's got to be pinned or submitted to lose the title.
Oh, never mind.
Suicide dive, and Rhea caught her with a forearm. And now Rhea Ripley in control.
That is what you call a retort from Mammy.
Io Sky does not want to be in this predicament. Lands on the apron. Kick back to Ripley.
Io Sky better than anyone at keeping opponents. Oh! Moonsault takes out Rhea. I'll tell you right now, Io Sky, one of the most reckless superstars I have ever watched. Mainly reckless with her own body.
What a forearm.
And Mammy had the answer, but quickly coming up with a plan B. Io Sky taking flight with a major sting to Rhea Ripley.
Rhea sent back into the ring. Io Sky now on the attack, realizes she's in control. Sky now top rope. Rhea not sure where she's at. Io Sky, look at that. Double knees, turns it in.
Two in a kick out.
And a kick out.
And now getting Rhea Ripley all tied up. Cannot see where the next attack is coming from. And Ripley's game plan just hasn't worked so far.
And again, Io Sky able to wrestle Rhea Ripley down to the mat.
Oh, wait.
Here.
And again, it's Io Sky with the upper hand. And Rhea Ripley just isn't used to that. She's being out-wrestled, out-maneuvered, out-thought.
Wait, did you ever have anyone in your career that you just could not beat, that always had your number?
Yeah, anyone with a pulse, pretty much, as I recall correct. I think Sheamus knocked my block off more than one occasion, so I'll probably say him. Oh! This is just a...
Oh, wow.
Rhea off the apron and the world champ in control.
Rhea Ripley at this point in the match, and it's still technically the early goings, looks like a mannequin getting ragdolled around at will by the champ, Io Sky.
Io Sky just has Rhea Ripley's number. There's no doubt about it. The one opponent that Rhea just cannot solve the puzzle of. Rhea on the apron now. And now Io Sky.
The fans are chanting women's wrestling. I agree.
Again, Io Sky gets out of there.
And now both women fighting on the apron. And a physical contest. Expected it this way. Oh, and a knee!
Wow.
What a thunderous knee by Ripley. And now Rhea sending Io into the announce table face first.
Oh, this is a hard announce table. This is a rare announce table we use. That is solid metal on the corner. This ain't wood anymore. On the jaw of Io Sky went flush into it.
And Rhea realizing that she can't win via count out, broke the count, went back out to get the champ.
Well, you've finally got the upper hand, Rhea. You've got to make it count.
Io's driven into the barricade hard.
That is one way to put an exclamation point on the damage you are now doing to the champ.
Yeah, Sky bounced off the steps and suddenly Rhea Ripley's in control.
And soaking up that early pressure was the Eradicator. Perhaps Io Sky got a little ahead of herself. There was a big smile on Io Sky's face for the opening 5 or 6 minutes of this one. Well, that smile has been wiped away. And Mammy is back.
A mommy chance here at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Rhea Ripley now showing off her power. She lifts Sky up and delivers a knee to the spine. A backbreaker.
Ooh, a backbreaker.
Laser focus now is Rhea Ripley on doubling down on every attack.
And dropping Sky on the top rope. Focusing on the core. Rhea, cover. Hooks the leg. Forcing Io to kick out.
Still deciding if the focus is on the core or the face or the arm. It's been a full body attack really from Rhea Ripley, and now once again going back to that midsection. That could be the strategy for Ripley, whatever she's been cooking up in the build-up to this one.
My sources are telling me that Yoshitatsu had your number when you were wrestling as Rhea Ripley now.
Do we like that? I love the tax, but I don't think he ever beat me.
Continues to control Io Sky, center of the ring for the Women's World Championship in our main event at Evolution. Io Sky, great pinning combination.
Man.
Wise move by the veteran Sky. But Rhea Ripley with a drop kick right to the face. Cover. Io has to kick it too.
Io's hurting now, and that look in the eye of Rhea Ripley is the cogs turning. Oh, God.
And Rhea getting frustrated now.
That almost hit us, whatever that thing was.
And again, she's frustrated, Wade. Not being able to put Io Sky away.
Well, take your frustrations out on your opponent, and she may well be about to do that.
They're trying to do this now in a version of abdominal stretch here. Remember, working the core of the world champion Io Sky.
There was a scream that was emitted from the lungs of Io Sky that I haven't heard from her in a long time. Rhea punishing the world champ. Guttural roar from Io Sky. Must be an agony at this point.
Rhea back to her feet. Left hands to Rhea. Rhea with a right of her own. Io doubled over in pain as Rhea is taken over now. Io Sky now trying to build a little momentum. Ducks underneath the clothesline. Io Sky DDT!
Wow!
Spiked on the top of Rhea Ripley's head.
And just when you thought Io was down and out, she rallies.
Yeah, Io really needed this. Had been under the cosh for several minutes, but pull out this. Little bit of daylight. Don't celebrate too soon, collapsing immediately after both women down.
This is awesome.
Point in this match, perhaps. Io the champion, Rhea the challenger.
Keep the fight going. Oh, forearm.
Lopsided one.
A forearm
Rhea
back.
hopes to turn the tables tonight.
Another forearm. Another forearm. Multiple punches.
Io blocks it now. Io unloading with the right hands to Rhea Ripley. Look at Io go. Rhea interception.
Whoa!
Goes Ripley. Stop to the midsection.
Ripley tried to tuck and roll through that, but ended up eating it. Perhaps collarbone first, perhaps face first. Regardless, she is wobbled now, and the champ taken over again.
Io Sky with a German suplex to Ripley.
Suplex, there it is.
And Ripley is really rocked here now.
Talk about a package of dynamite.
Well, looking in the eyes of Ripley
champ.
on the outside, she has no clue where she's at. And Io Sky is about
to go flying.
Io now, suicide dive, takes out Ripley right in front of us.
Ripley looking like jelly on the outside.
And now Io heading back up to the top rope. Rhea Ripley on spaghetti legs here. Io Sky misses the front kick. Down goes Rhea.
What a bullseye. And that is the last thing you ever want to see.
And Io's feeling it. Io's feeling it.
Io Sky laughing off the pain.
And firing up the WWE fans here in Atlanta.
Here's your kryptonite, Rhea Ripley.
Io Sky, bullet train attack.
Sky just looks fresh as a daisy.
Cover to retain.
1, 2, and a
out by
kick
Rhea
out.
at 2.
What an assertive few moments there from Io Sky. Take a look back at this suicide dive from Rhea Ripley, who was all over the place on the outside, and it got even worse once she was thrown back in the ring.
What a physical matchup. The longer this goes, the more toll it takes on these women's bodies.
Well, the truth is, these two women, the only way they're going to be pinned or submitted is by absorbing a major physical toll.
Io look like she's finna pull it away. Oh, wait a minute.
Ripley, though, gonna meet her on the top rope. Rhea Ripley, Io lands on her feet. Rhea dropped on the back of her head.
And again, that is hard.
Nobody
home. Oh, no.
Ripley with an opening and a clubbing blow to the spine.
Well, that was a heavy shot from Ripley.
Was.
What is she cooking up here?
Oh, and first off the turnbuckle. It was at the back. Nonetheless, it was dangerous and effective.
But again, once that flurry from Rhea Ripley was absorbed by the champ, immediately biting back was Io Sky. It must be so demoralizing for Rhea Ripley. Your best shots are seemingly bouncing off Io Sky.
Yeah, Io never say die as Rhea Ripley drops to the knee to counter and block. And now with Io Sky. Lands on her feet off the body drop, and now Io.
Shote, uppercut after uppercut after uppercut.
Oh, and a kick by Rhea. Now Rhea Ripley a stop with the foot. Face first off the knee. Went for a DDT. Ripley able to counter. Use the power to her advantage. Went for a vertical suplex. Io Sky drops behind. Oh, and an elbow caught her.
Never seen a woman with so many counters as Io Sky.
Oh, wow!
Oh, God, a poison runner to Rhea Ripley, who may be out cold.
1, 2,
and Rhea
and
somehow
a kick
kicks
out.
out at 2 as Io was looking to retain. Poison Rana.
Such a difficult move to pull off, but in a flash, that is why Io Sky may well confirm herself imminently as the greatest wrestler on planet Earth.
I'm not arguing with you. It has been a hell of a night at Evolution here in Atlanta. In our main event, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky going toe-to-toe for the Women's World Championship and supremacy on Monday Night Raw.
I can just feel the adrenaline in this arena. They're witnessing something very special, and it looks like Ripley is close to getting put to the sword, or is it?
Io Sky once again.
Io Sky is saying it's over.
Where she's at her most devastating, and of course, Rhea Ripley knows that as well as anybody.
Yeah, trying to play defense again. Sky now up to the top rope. Not sure what she can do here. Rhea's close to the corner. And now Rhea Ripley got Sky to the top turnbuckle.
There was a wobble this deep in the matchup, but wasn't going to hesitate.
Razor's Edge!
Little trick from her body. Damien plays it out. Powerbomb.
1, 2. Io still in it.
Take another look at this territory. Damien
The Razor's Edge.
very impressed with that one.
And then a power bomb. But look at Rhea's face. Rhea cannot believe it.
And Rhea Ripley again getting frustrated. Could not
Yeah, she cannot believe that Io Sky kicked out.
Look at the look on the face of Rhea Ripley. How many times have you seen
It's like Rhea Ripley is like, what do I gotta do?
I can do this in the eyes of Rhea.
It's doubt in the mind of Ripley that has existed
Uh-oh.
all along because of
Rhea setting her up.
Look for the riptide. Io Sky able
Oh, she come. Oh, wait, sleeper hold.
Rhea backing Io into the corner, trying to break their sleeper hold. Finally does.
Find her way out of that. This deep in a match, the last thing you need is your neck and throat compressed. You're already gasping for oxygen. What a haymaker to the jaw there.
What a match. Physical as it can be.
Wouldn't expect anything less out of these two.
Uh-oh. Superplex.
She can do whatever she wants. There is no resistance.
Whoa.
Like for a superplex, Io Sky able to shift her balance. Land on the apron, the official Jessica Carr saying, watch the hair.
Great wriggle from Io Sky at the right moment. Just popped Rhea Ripley off balance. Got her way out of trouble.
Io top rope.
Oh, no!
Rhea ducked out of harm's way. Io inadvertently hit their official. Jessica Carr has been
Jessica Carr is out!
Oh, Jessica Carr is in agony on the
and a
outside.
headbutt. Rhea Ripley now with a riptide.
Riptide.
1, 2.
But the referee is down.
Sky pinned, but there's no official. The referee was taken out of this match. Rhea Ripley had the damn match won, but there was no official to count.
Well, this must feel like a curse to Rhea Ripley. You can't win with the referee in the ring. You can't win with the referee out of the ring. But
Rhea gotta
all
stay
intents and
focused.
purposes, this one should have been over.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley should be the women's world champion now. Rhea Ripley angry, frustrated. I believe she's about to take that frustration out on Io Sky.
Well, keep stacking that offense. You have to keep Io Sky down. Eventually, we're either going to get a new ref or Jessica Carr might recover, but this is spilling out all over the place here.
Yeah, another Razor's Edge, and then the kick drives Io Sky into the front row here in Atlanta.
Now, normally you'd be worried about a count out at this point, but I guess that's not happening right now anyway.
Yeah, who the hell's going to count? Ripley and Sky fighting into the WWE Universe here at State Farm Arena.
And Rhea Ripley, understandably,
Where is Rhea going? Where are they going?
Yeah, she should be the women's world champion. This is all frustration now, coming out, oozing out of the pores of Rhea Ripley. She finally had Io Sky beaten, but there was no official to make the count. And now Rhea Ripley unloading on the champion. And a headbutt.
God, you heard that.
Rhea has to get Io back in the ring if she wants to win the Wait a minute.
Needs to get it together and fast.
In the state of mind that she is in right now.
What did they?
Match is
Wait a
still
minute.
ongoing, of course.
There's no officials, nobody to count.
It's getting damn ugly.
Now in the equipment cases over there in the corner of this arena. Rhea Ripley with Io Sky up top. Io Sky trying to shift her weight. Rhea Ripley with the power. Io trying to hang on, not from up there.
Playing it on by the fingertips just in the nick of time, because that was going to be nasty as hell.
Rhea collapsed into the floor. Io Sky collapsing as well in what has been a physical and a tasking matchup.
What is? No.
What's Io thinking?
What is she doing?
Oh, no. Don't do it, Io.
No. Io Sky, what are you doing? No. Io's tripping.
The genius of the sky with Ripley in trouble.
The highest risk superstar of them all.
Io with a crossbody, and Io and Rhea are down. Io to be 20 feet in the air. And both women are down.
We got to get back in the ring.
Sky screaming in agony, and I think Rhea Ripley incapable of screaming in agony.
Both women have to get back in the ring.
And now Io Sky back on her feet, trying to drag Rhea Ripley around the arena and continue the punishment. Again, our official Jessica Carr was taken out by a missile drop kick moments ago, and is still out of the matchup. The match continues.
Two women knocking the hell out of each other in pursuit of excellence, in pursuit of
Oh my goodness.
in pursuit of history.
And again, this isn't last woman standing. It's not a no-holds-barred match. It's a traditional championship match.
If the referee's down, it's technically legal.
Rhea dumped back into the ringside area now by Io Sky, the world champ, who has put on a clinic tonight.
Not a Rhea Ripley I've ever seen looking like this before. A shadow of a former self.
Oh my God, not into the announce table. Oh my goodness. Io Sky went ribs first into the corner of the announce table.
That was those ribs that were worked over by Rhea Ripley earlier in the matchup.
And Rhea dumping Io back into the ring, but Rhea's still down and out. Rhea gasping for air.
Rhea has had her chest caved in by a flying Io Sky.
Io Sky just had her ribs caved in by the side of our announce table.
Referee had her ribs caved in too. A lot of ribs getting caved in tonight, but the match continues.
Rhea trying to drag herself up to the apron. Io Sky now meets her there, looking for a sunset flip bomb. Rhea Ripley now in trouble outside the ring. Power bomb.
Oh, the tingles, the thunderbolts shooting up the spine.
This match has been absolutely incredible.
It has been.
Io Sky, Rhea Ripley putting it all on the line. Again with Rhea Ripley in position, the genius of the sky. Looking to go up top, looking to fly. The officials coming too.
There it is. 1, 2. Oh! Rhea kicked out! What a match! This is incredible!
The over-the-moon salt. And for all intents and purposes, this was over.
Like a truck had already hit Rhea Ripley, and then you hit your nuclear bomb on her, and Ripley kicks out.
That's what this is all about, the Women's World Championship.
It has been brutal. It has been
What
a fight.
a
It has been
match.
Classic Rhea Ripley, Io Sky.
Heinous and merciless. Oh, two women putting in performances of extreme distinction.
Io going to the top rope yet again. Genius of the sky as Rhea Ripley rolls out to the apron, perhaps saving herself.
Crushing blow there to Io Sky. Hopes faded for both women.
Not quite sure what Io's trying to do here. Dragging Rhea back to her feet.
Oh!
Now trash talking Rhea.
Oh, there it is.
The steel post. And Ripley now with a smile on her face. Maybe she believes the momentum is starting to shift here, Wade. With Io Sky in trouble on the top rope, Rhea Ripley's gonna climb the ropes now.
Is she gonna go for it?
Raquel Rodriguez all about this.
Rhea Ripley tapping into something different tonight, and it needs it against this version of Io Sky.
Tonight it's from the top rope. Rhea Ripley. Oh my goodness, Spanish fly.
Wait a minute.
Both women are down.
Wait a minute. Was that a counter?
Rhea's out. World titles on the line.
Was that a counter?
It is a
Oh no!
Oh my.
Are you kidding me?
Naomi, Miss Money in the Bank.
Were they refereeing?
You gotta be kidding me!
Naomi, who's involved in the no-holds-barred match earlier tonight, is coming down to the ring. The contract.
Ladies and gentlemen, Naomi is cashing in.
Oh my God!
What?
Bank contract. This is now a triple threat match.
And again, it's a triple threat match.
Championship.
It's a triple threat match.
You got.
Anything goes. She can use the briefcase.
Oh my God, no!
No disqualifications under triple threat rules.
Officially cashed in against two completely.
Oh no!
Amazing women.
Rhea Ripley off the post. Split-legged moves.
No!
Covered by Naomi. Naomi's the world champion.
Oh, you what?
Holy cow. Naomi's the world champion.
Wait a minute! What the hell just happened?
Wade, the entire world thought Naomi was focused on Tiffany Stratton in the WWE Women's Championship. But tonight, she shocked everyone and cashed in on Io Sky for the Women's World title.
Wait a minute. I'm confused here. I thought she was gonna go after the WWE Women's Championship.
With Jade Cargill, while she was later to win, and the gold is a changing hands here at Evolution.
The Spanish Fly let both women down in the ring, and Naomi seized her opportunity.
That is crazy.
The bank would rush down to the ring. Inside that briefcase, a contract that Naomi can cash in anytime she wants for a world championship.
Which is insane. Guys, I'm in absolute shock.
Which means you can use the briefcase because there are no disqualifications.
This woman, but Naomi just lost a match earlier tonight against Jade Cargill in that no-holds-barred match. We thought Naomi was done. But I don't understand.
Crazy, sadistic. She's unhinged, but she's the champion.
So, wait a minute. What does this mean?
Caution. Naomi.
Does that mean Naomi is a part of the Raw roster?
Oh boy, has the landscape ever changed for Monday Night Raw and WWE? After a hellacious battle between Io and Ripley, Naomi took advantage and wins the World Championship. It's been a long time coming for Naomi. Once again, after many, many years, she's on top of the mountain as the Women's World Champion.
Guys, I am confused.
In Georgia.
But, well, that's evolution. I don't understand this. This has got to be a nightmare. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky just went through a hellacious battle. And then, of course, Naomi, the Money in the Bank winner, is now officially the brand new Women's World Champion. Like Io Sky and Rhea Ripley they're in disbelief. But now what does this mean for both Rhea Ripley and Io Sky? The respect from both of these women. Gotta give them that. And it's unfortunate for both Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. They went through a hellacious battle only for, of course, for Naomi to it's unfortunate. These two women.
We just made a better evolution. We did it. We did it.
This is an outrageous scene you are seeing right now as Io Sky and Rhea Ripley just
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was
with respect
Women's
and
Evolution.
after one of the most brutal,
That is the WWE
exciting,
Women's
and
Evolution
shocking
pay-per-view.
championship
I'm
fights
glad you
we
guys
have
were able to
seen
join
in
me.
a long
We
time,
will be back
that in the
tomorrow
end,
night for Monday Night
headline
Raw
will
of the
read,
Fallout.
there's a new
So,
WWE Women's
without
World
further
Champion.
ado,
It's
see you
not
guys in
Io,
the next one.
It's not
Deuces.
Rhea. It's Naomi. Post show presented by Maybelline New York, the official cosmetics partner of WWE. Joe Tessitore, Big E, and Jackie